Hey Nikki, hey Shane. Listen, y'all gotta catch me up. I know I've been gone for a little second, right? But I saw, running around these YouTube streets, honey. Hey Faith, hey Keisha Boo. So I'm running around these streets now. Y'all need to stay and answer some questions for me because I'm a little lost. So my first question is, when was y'all gonna let me know that Sean Bradley was the Fed? When was y'all gonna let me know this? Hey Deanna Boo, hey Grady baby, hey Jasmine. When was y'all gonna let me know he was the Fed? So I seen a video with him, Sean. Either he used to work for them or he like I seen a video and the picture showed him with some army stuff on and his job was to snitch, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, feedback baby. He was what God is. Do I got this mixed up or I said the feds, not a fiend? Oh, but speaking of fiend, I got some. Look, I'm on my Deanna stuff today. Now I got some questions because I've been lost, so I'm trying to catch up. And speaking of fiend, I heard that Miss Gina had politely dragged the fiend over there in Chicago. You said it's static. Hold on. It's still static. Did you say fiends or fiends? Hey everybody. Come on, y'all, tell me. Hey Adelina Boo. He was in the military before. I don't know about snitching. She sure did, girl. Dre for filth. I watched Miss Gina video, and I said, you know what? That was a real polite drag because she didn't really yell. She really told her about herself, and I couldn't do nothing but say, you know what? I give you that. I heard I'm a man, and someone was. I heard I'm a man, and someone that was with TSCC. Well, I don't know what you want feedback. All I see is a mic. Just saying. I can't tell you who you are behind that keyboard there. All I see is a microphone. So you're non-gender conforming as far as far as I know. Miss Gina been at it every day on five on that. Now my problem is, can we please stop calling these people or people children? Please. She been dragging for 3 days. He break codes of people overseas. I'm just saying he was in some type of fed. So I'm listen, tomato tomato. You telling me you went from the military to talking smack on YouTube? Like you go from that to this. Something about that ain't right. I don't know. I don't trust it. He might be a plant. Hold on, real quick, y'all, because I got some more questions. Hold on. Okay, so look, Deanna, cause look, I'm like, wait, so we got her over here feeding people potatoes. Now, let me tell you something. Y'all took me out when y'all was talking about this whisk, honey, and I said, she sure did use them. How do you do something and then you end up reading yourself? Like, you literally, it was no point, like, you didn't have to put in no energy towards that read. Like, you literally did it yourself. Girl, nothing will surprise me anymore. I think he a plant. I'm just gonna be honest. He do keep his job secret. I'm just saying, it seemed like he a plant to me. I don't know exactly if it's to get people on YouTube or if this is like his undercover backup plan type of, I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all know now. If certain stuff start happening to y'all in y'all real life and you can't figure out why, don't forget God has already let y'all know something ain't right in the water. Cause I'm just saying, girl, I've never. You can lemon pepper my wings. Don't put no lemon pepper on my potatoes, please. Maybe some sour cream, bacon if I'm feeling good one day. Little salt and pepper. Don't put no lemon pepper on my potatoes because that's grounds to fight. Okay, I don't know why feedback gives me man teeth. Feedback. I never seen someone with potatoes. Me either. Me either. Child, hey Black Swan Boo. Listen, that racist Jason claims there are plants here, but he thinks it's just Trish and Jay Wilson. Then he's way off, honey. If he think it's Trish, it can be her because she was up here with bulletproof vest on, acting like she about to threaten me. You know what I'm saying? So she got bigger problems, like how her business doing, why people, giving her all bad reviews on her business, you know, stuff like that. I'm just saying. Now God has got me hungry, girl. Not with that lemon pepper. You want some lemon pepper potatoes? Girl, next thing I know, they gonna be talking about hot sauce potatoes. It's gonna be all types of concoctions. I don't want lemon pepper mash at all. Hey Serena, hey Leandria's boo. And y'all, Jay Wilson, out of all people, a plant. If anything, he trying to stay low key so he keep having them cash out parts. If anything, I'm just saying, he looking in the wrong place. He says that the wrench is a spicy looking white guy. He exposed a photo spicy looking. What that mean? What that mean? Spicy looking? See, listen, everybody just all over the place. Spicy? What spicy look like? I love your feedback, man or woman. Right. Like all I see is a microphone. People be reaching. Lemon pepper only on seafood or chicken. Girl. And barely that for me, because I eat Old Bay with my seafood. Old Bay, honey. Right now, Wilson girl. I'm like, what? I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here. Confession time. I made lemon pepper mashed potatoes, and they were effing good. But did you eat it with something else? This is the big question. Answer this for me, please. Hold on, let me put the invite link in the chat. Did you have the mash with another food on your plate? Goddess, I have come to realize you and Harley Q are the most disrespectful youngest. What? What I do? What did I do? I'm just asking some stuff. Sabrina, I just want to know when you made them potatoes, did you have something else with it? Please answer my question. I only put lemon pepper on my chicken, okay? Now, if I'm frying some chicken, I throw a little lemon pepper on there, you know. But Sabrina, stop it. Yes, I had rotisserie chicken and homemade mac and cheese. Right, right. You had two other things on your plate. You had chicken and you had macaroni. She had a bowl of mashed potatoes with lemon pepper. I don't know if the lemon pepper was supposed to give the taste as if it was something else, like imagine it being chicken. I don't know, but it wasn't right. Hey, Melissa, it wasn't right. You understand? Nope. Look, did I miss something? Right. She had a whole chicken on her plate. Now, now let's get to some more stuff. Now, is it true that Fishy Bum called these people on that lady kids? I even used the whisk and found that it whisked them better than mashed and it came. I don't know about that now. See, I was with you. I was with you. You about to lose me. I was with you. I was with you, Serena. Now you about to lose me because what you gotta keep smacking the potatoes out. It ain't really whisking. It ain't what, huh? If you use the whisk, you had to use the mashed potato thing first. Then you can use the whisk, but not just straight up whisking. Cause you're gonna have whole lumpy potatoes. Hold up. Let me go. I didn't add a whole bunch of lemon pepper just as if they were actually doing it. Yes, I'm feeling much better. Walmart rotisserie chicken is about $4. She could have said one. She could have said something. Child, full of starch. Make lovely things. Uh-uh. Green is blue. Loaf. Girl, you. I heard she suggested that her stuff is cold. This stuff gotta stop with people, children, man. People will die for their kids. People will die for their kids. Like, I don't know how many times people gotta get up here and keep saying that stuff. She just suggested Miss Gina's. She told them to call on Miss Gina, if I'm not mistaken. Y'all don't get me started on Lovely Love and her cooking. I ain't gonna lie, I'm good off the cooking. After all the stories I done heard with her twerking and doing some things, some strange things on her countertop, I'm good. Serena, don't do it. I had one this weekend. You must mash them down. Then once mashed on the ingredients. We know that. We know that, Serena. But she ain't do all that. Did I miss something? Don't make me laugh my chest up. Am I missing something? Am I? You want every now and then. Okay, throughout your whole adult life, do you ever remember just eating mashed potatoes? Have your mama ever handed you just a bowl of mashed potatoes? I like when she made the taco shells. The loaf was neon blue. Can somebody, okay, Jason, can somebody please send me an email of this loaf, please? Because I didn't see it. I did not see it. My dad mashes bread uses a whisker. Not neon blue. Nope, not never. My child would need to have what now? Yeah, like my whole childhood, like if anything, your parents was trying to get you to eat a bowl of vegetables before a bowl of starch. I couldn't watch the whole video. Y'all know I can't watch too much. I just saw bits and pieces. Well, I gotta give it to Miss Gina because she, honey, when after I sat through that live, I said, ooh, ooh. She kept saying, I'm trying to school. I'm trying to school you, and you're not listening. God is yes, lovely love made a loaf, and it came out neon blue. What do you mix in that for, for that to happen? Oh no, I couldn't watch. My child has a bright Keisha feedback. You know I'm not lying. You was there watching. Please, if y'all got the screenshot, let me know. I remember when my parents lied to me and told me I was about to have steak. No, no. Speaking of liver, I got in so much trouble. Oh my gosh, I used to get in so much trouble over liver, man. I remember sitting at the table. I done ate everything on my plate except for that liver. Like I done spent hours sitting at the table because I would not touch that liver. Girl, you just brought back a memory. Cannot. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I used to have to take the L for that liver, girl. Mm-mm. Just beat me. Whoop my ass, I go to bed. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. You know how your parents used to be like, you better eat that food, I'm gonna whoop your butt. I used to be like, I'm gonna have to take that because I'm not eating that. She ran her like a church mother, okay? It's on her channel. What's the name of the video? Did you say neon blue? Yes, they did. At least I'm not the only one, Serena. Girl, see, I said, Nikki, it's the truth. I don't blame you. I don't eat organ. Hey, Madam Boo. Okay, so hold up. Hop in the chat real quick. Hold on. Let me put the string y'all key in here. Cause we need to have some conversation. Because one thing, okay, so my family is from, most of my family, like, from the South, right? So they would make stuff like pigtails, liver, pig feet. Like, I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. The only thing that I'll eat to this day, which is very seldom, and it has to be cleaned and cooked like my mama make it, is chitlins. And that is very seldom. I haven't had chitlins in probably 6 years. No, I say four. 4 years. I hate liver. My mama would cook it and it smells so good. It smells good, but you look at it and be like, what is this? Like, it just don't even look. You can put all the gravy and onions. Just give me the gravy and the rice. I'm going to eat the rice and the gravy. You can keep your. I'm not going to waste your food. You can keep it. I'm good. She put food coloring. The only way I eat liver is with a big bag of grilled onions. And see, that's what I'm saying. I would take the onions and I would take the gravy because she'll make some rice with it or, but I'm not eating that. It turned that color. Did she show herself making it? Because I'm trying to figure out how you do that. Like, I'm going to make it and send a picture. Don't. I don't want your neon loaf. I did not ask for that. Her page is lovely love. In the video titled Loaf Meal. Y'all play too much. Y'all is Loaf Meal. That's it. Y'all play too much. Not meatloaf. Loaf meal. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure. Loaf meal on a budget too. Okay. All right. The loaf has spinach. I think nah. Nope. Nope. Uh-uh. Why feedback? What feedback said? Look, loaf meal on a budget. No, ma'am. Not meatloaf. Ooh, the worst was chicken seafood potato salad. Chicken chicken seafood potato salad. Nikki. What? What? That's the title of the video. Go watch it, cause we ain't lying. So Sabrina saying it was spinach in it. That's what turned it green. Now, my only thing with that is, cause I done made some spinach with my meal that I made for dinner today, right? And my food been on for a couple hours now, and my food ain't turned green. It ain't turned green. So I'm gonna have to, Ooh, y'all play too much. Girl, they is sending me the video. Ooh, y'all. Ooh. Uh-uh. 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 No, ma'am. No. 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 Hey, madam.
Hey, what happened?
Girl, where do I start? So right now we talking about food that we used to get in trouble for not eating. We talking about this loaf, this neon blue loaf that Lovely Love made. And everything she cooks, she uses one jumbo shrimp.
Wow.
What? What Why y'all trying to take me out? Cause I don't
What is
understand.
going on?
Okay, what? What's the one shrimp for? Where's my gavel?
I guess she found a creative way to use that last shrimp that she failed to use the other time. I don't know.
Girl, what? Girl, what is? I know y'all lying. I know y'all lying. Like I don't even know what to say. I know you lying. Not one shrimp. Is that supposed to give it like pizzazz or something? I think it was the lighting that made it look blue. You know what, Serena? I'm about to. Serena, you trying to help her. It ain't working. If I wasn't forced, I'd jump on the stream, y'all, and tell y'all about it. Lee Andrews, because I am, listen, listen. And then they sending me these videos.
The question is, she made it, but did she eat it?
Okay, that is a good question. Have y'all seen her eat it? I mean, I guess if she wasting all that money, she gotta eat it, right? I'm just saying, I made spinach. I put some spinach in my food that I made today, and the spinach did not turn my food green. That's all I'm saying. And it's been cooking for a couple hours, and the pot is small. She cooks everything in one pot. She uses it in everything. Says a bag of jumbo shrimp lasts her a whole month. What? I know y'all lying.
What? Where that happened at?
Wait, nah, nah. Y'all not about to give me today. I need proof.
She said a whole month. A bag of shrimp, like a jumbo shrimp, lasts her a whole month. I guess so. When you drink more than you eat, I guess.
A bag of jumbo shrimp, that ain't even, that's not even, that's a half a meal for my family. One bag? Oh, y'all play too much. Oh, y'all play too much. I'm done with y'all. Not a whole month, man. Are y'all for real? She eating her food on camera, yes. I'm gonna let you know when I make it if it turns green. My definition pic. I got my film like that. I'm literally crying tears right now because this is too much. This is too much for my soul. Y'all talk about making one bag of shrimp, neon blue meatloaf. No, excuse me, loaves. What was it called? Loaf, loaf.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh,
Why was it blue though?
madam, that's what we trying to figure out.
Did she use food coloring?
The, I, did she use food coloring? Use
Did.
food coloring? We
If
wish
she
we did.
did, I want to know what kind of food coloring, because it got to be a really strong dye to dye Would she make a loaf, a meatloaf?
Girl, she ain't call it a meatloaf. She called it a weight on a budget.
Oh,
So we don't even know if it was really
ooh.
meat because she just said it's a loaf.
Uh,
Hey, Shrimpy. Listen. Hold up. Let me go back to Stacey her house because I used 2 pounds of shrimp in my seafood salad. Right. That's why I said that would not last me, baby. And I live alone. Exactly. I'm using at least 2 bags, at least minimum. No food coloring. Y'all play too much. She did not use food coloring. You
so
know,
technically, is it still seafood if you use one jumbo shrimp? Is it technically still seafood? I, I'm not like I got questions. I got questions. I'm just asking.
it's just salad. It ain't it ain't seafood. It's just salad. The one shrimp don't count. No, no food coloring. No, Serena. No, no. I just put spinach in my food I'm making today. No, it legit turned a blue green color. Feedback and one crab cluster. Hey, Mia, baby. Mia, did you see this neon blue loaf on the budget? Can't eat shrimp. I've always end up looking like Hitch. Ooh, we the people want to know. Okay, I got my gavel. I'm like, cause all of this sound good, but I mean, I'm for real. Like, I'm asking y'all real questions.
Do it really sound good though? Like honestly, I'm
I'm
just
like,
saying. I don't know. I'm confused.
Stacey, y'all, you gonna make me some for my birthday? Since you want to put all the ingredients up here and make me want it now. Neon blue, what was it? She called it, hold up. She called it loaf on the budget.
Mm-mm. I can't, Leandros. I cannot.
She chopped one jumbo shrimp up so good, it looked like a lot. And she be having some left over. What? Hold up.
How do you have something left over from that? Like that just deepened my questions. Like how? How?
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Y'all got me bit now. Hold up. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. One jumbo shrimp. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go ahead and share my screen because see now I'm feeling like I'm crazy. Hold up. Mm-mm. This right here. Hold up. I gotta take that background off from the other day. We talking about this right here. This right here. Cause y'all not about to play in my face like that. We need a watch party to check it out. Okay, I'm gonna have to go on. We gonna have to go on Patreon
Right.
and really discuss some things. Cause is we talking about one of these shrimp that's on the screen right here? Y'all play too much. No, and she reuses one paper plate, one plastic fork. I know you laugh. Let me mute myself real quick.
What is going on? What happened? Mm.
Y'all trying to take me out. Y'all trying to take me out. I just said so many curse words behind that mute button. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I think they all try to take you out with that. I think they
Girl.
are. I'm convinced now.
Okay. I'm like, what? What? That's the point of buying paper plates. So you don't have to reuse them. Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Um, the Kool-Aid pie. What? The what?
The what now? The what now, pie?
The what? The what? The what? Nah, run that back. Run that back. Run that back. See, this is what you're not about to do. No. Mm-mm. No. This is what we not about to do right here. In the same pot. I'm telling y'all.
I
Y'all
don't
play too
believe
much.
it. I can't believe it.
No, ma'am. Y'all playing with me. Alright, y'all playing with me now. I'm convinced. Nope. Mm-mm. Hey, Michelle Boo. Uh-uh. 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 She made the loaf on top of the stove. Y'all is playing. Hey, God is cleaning the kitchen. You had me rolling on the one jumbo shrimp. It's right when you run out of ketchup and water. More ketchup. Girl, I am. They is playing with me, Michelle. I don't. Y'all think I'm playing, but I'm really like I really got some questions now. Cause I know she ain't just say no damn Kool-Aid pie. Pie. Let me look this up. Google. Google. Now Deanna said Kool-Aid pie is good, but she likes it made with lemonade. I've never heard of this in my life. I have not ever heard of this in my life. Let me put it. Hold on. Uh-uh. No. Y'all play too much. Kool-Aid pie. Oh my God. It's a real thing. It is a real thing. Can y'all see this? Y'all see this? I am flabbergasted. Madam, you see this pie? Madam, have you ever heard of Kool-Aid pie?
Nope, not at all. No, ma'am.
I, y'all is playing with me today. See, I leave for a couple days and I come back and y'all want to hit me with all of this. Is that how we doing today? I'm blocked over there. Girl, she makes her man struggle with her. It's a Lil. Oh no. I thought she made it up. Keisha, I did too. That's why I had to pull it up. Oh, you have to see it. I've never heard of it until I
You learn
saw it.
something new every day.
Miss Lily's Kitchen made some Kool-Aid pie. Her side chick Valentine's Day gift $5. Y'all is petty. I wouldn't eat it either, Keisha. I'm just saying. I don't want that. I heard of 7 Up cake. Yeah, I heard of it. I've never ate it though.
I've had 7 Up cake before. 7 Up cake is not bad at all. But as far
So,
as Kool-Aid, no. I've experienced 7 Up cake, but not Kool-Aid.
okay. And how? And what's the point? Wait, so it's just whipped cream and Kool Aid and pie crust? It's just whipped cream, Kool Aid, and pie crust. That's what y'all telling me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. All right, y'all trying to take me off for real now, cause I. Girl, girl. That's why I said there's a lot of videos on Kool Aid pie, but one flavor, not two. Lovely love. Hold up. Use like black cherry and lemonade. I don't know about that. So is it supposed to be like an imitation of a lemon meringue pie or something? Y'all need to help me out, cause now I'm trying to figure this out. She was so proud to get cheap makeup, LA colors and stuff. Ooh, she's sweet. Ooh, listen, I'm not saying she's not sweet. I'm going based off of what the chat talking about. I ain't got nothing to do with it. What I'm trying to figure out is I've never heard of a Kool-Aid pie, so I'm asking y'all legit questions. Hey, Trina Seafood. I'm asking y'all questions. The 7 Up cake is good. So they use soda? They use real 7 Up soda for the cake?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep,
Ah,
they do.
is it cheaper than making regular pie of the flavor like lemon, strawberry? Black Swan, you see why I'm like confused? Because I'm like, wait, so she might be sweet, but she can't cook. Leandrius, you are out of order. You are out of order, Leandrius. Look, I don't even talk about personality right now. We talking about food. Ooh. All right, let me scroll down, y'all. Hold on. Teacher, she is actually growing on me. I enjoy her when she isn't drunk and talking about her. Girl. 7 Up cake is okay. It's like a heavy sponge cake. See, and I don't like sponge cake, so I wouldn't like it. Hold on. I've never heard of Kool-Aid pie ever. It's like a no-bake cheesecake. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Like making a Reese's pie, which is refrigerated instead. And you gotta fridge it. I'm gonna get you feedback. You gotta fridge it. I never heard of a Kool-Aid. Me either. I am. It's cool with Kool-Aid and evaporated milk. Uh, 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 I guess to each his own. I just wouldn't even waste my pie crust like that.
I
But
mean, it's different. It's definitely different.
that one thing that's one thing it is. I've never heard of that before. Um, now I did used to hear that you could dye your hair with Kool-Aid,
You can. I used to do it all the time.
but I've never heard of a Kool-Aid pie. Not ever. It's considered a no-bake pie. Okay. I mean, but wouldn't that be? That's a tart pie though. If they add just milk and Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid is unless you get the one that's already ready to mix. It's not. I don't. Uh, who else had it? Now I want to know who else that had the pie. Cause look, I like Lemon Love. She's sweet, but I can't help laughing at her. Right? Listen, this don't have nothing to do with not liking her. Hey, Donna Boo. This don't have. I love when Donna come in because I get to say how I picture her name and say every time she walk in, she's like, "Hey, Donna." What's good? But anyway, I'm not speaking on her personality. Okay, I'm just saying I've never heard of a Kool-Aid pie. We're having a discussion. But I'm glad that y'all saying that because people do like to, take stuff and run with it. And they gonna mess around and wait till she start drinking to run over there and try to, mess.
Oh yeah, like she did Brianna. Girl, she was drunk one night and she got two dudes to go on there and they was dragging they was doing all the typical stereotypes though, as far as name
Wait, huh?
calling. It wasn't not, yeah, this happened like what, a week, 2 weeks ago. Lovely Love had dragged Brianna, but she had two dudes on there and they kept calling her fat and stuff like it was the typical watered down read that people think that fat people still get mad over. But yeah,
So she had people come on her channel to read Brianna, but didn't she? Wait, now I'm confused. Didn't she apologize to her?
she has apologized, to my knowledge, to Brianna several times.
Girl, yeah, Keisha, she was on one that day. She can't cook pretty. Girl, they in here talking about one jumbo shrimp that lasts a month. I'm like, y'all is playing with me. During the black cherry mixed with orange, my color was banging. What? Her husband's face was priceless. First bite. Are y'all serious? Michelle, stop playing. Lovely made Lovely mad at Brianna because Brie won't accept her apology.
She doesn't have to accept her apology. No one has to accept anybody's apology. You can say, I apologize all day or I'm sorry all day. That doesn't mean that person's going to accept it. So
Not at all. I don't
it is
apologize
what
to
it
people
is.
on here and they chose to still keep it moving. You think I'm gonna get mad about it? Nope. I said what I said. If you don't accept it, now that's on you, and we just gonna keep it moving.
Exactly.
It just is what it is. Zarina. I'ma say Lovely loves chili for last because the chili she made is interesting. Y'all play too much. I'm gonna have to show the have the boys make it. They'll make it if it's sweet. Girl, I'm trying to figure out because I ain't hear nobody say add sugar, and I know the sugar from that whipped cream is not gonna balance the tartness in that pie. Brianna said she's not accepting her apology because she wished death on her. Girl.
No, that's true.
Did
That's
y'all
true.
see her Valentine's gift yet? No, cause I don't. I've been gone. Y'all know my spiritual self. I will go MIA real quick to get my chakras realigned. We used to do that when we were teenagers. It works and lasts a long time. What, the Kool-Aid in the hair? Her man has smooth edges. Oh my god. Let me mute. I was not prepared. I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for it. I was not prepared. You play too much. See that? I'm done with you. Nikki White, finger wave. Not swoop edges. Y'all play too much. This lady gonna be cursing me out. This lady gonna curse me out. Y'all so petty. I made a gelatin cake. What's that? Her man uses edge control. Y'all is going in on her. Remember how they was eating the pasta up in the kitchen? Right, Serena. That girl. I don't know what to say. Madam, help me, please.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say either. I mean, I just know enough. I know enough about Lovely Love to know that I really can't take her seriously. And that's it. That's not negative nor positive. If she take it as a negative, then oh well. But she just, I
Girl.
can't really take her seriously.
Oh, you ain't got mute no more. I don't hear the echo.
Oh, okay.
Yay.
I'm used to it, but I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it together.
Girl.
But yeah,
I'm gonna
I
have to
just really
watch
can't
this.
take her seriously.
Girl,
So
they is cutting up in the chat. I'm just reading the comments. I got my whole family watching her channel. It's the funniest I've ever seen. Yes, hit the like button, y'all. I ain't even said that for my whole video. Go ahead and hit the like for you, girl. The sweetened condensed milk might be sweet enough. Okay, I'm just saying. Certain stuff I'm just not about to eat. Like I feel like that's a waste of pie crust. Just drink the Kool Aid. Why you gotta turn it into a pie?
right.
This is all facts, daughters. It's all on video. Now we'll see you guys talk about no smooth edges. I can't with y'all. I like when they ate the pie and she said she was gonna make it again. Y'all make me want to make it just to test it. That blue green love made me need to be in the lane. She made me to be. Listen, let me look. Y'all got me on sidetrack. We done went from me saying Sean Bradley is a plant, and y'all need to really be careful about what y'all doing because he probably setting everybody up one by one. Cause why is people leaving the army and all this stuff to be on YouTube cutting them up and starting drama?
Uh, well, I mean, sometimes people just like being messy. Like it's a lot of. It's not just him. It's like a lot of people in this sector that just they just thrive off drama. So it is what it is.
Yeah, but I think he a low key plant though because I seen something saying that he was like a snitch for the forces that be. And
But I mean, you can only. I mean, you can. I seen that too. But just like any information, whether it be mainstream news or not mainstream news, I tend to take it with a grain of salt because, like, you just never know. I just know that I don't. I don't deal with them. I don't rock with them. So it is what it is. Do your worst.
girl, did you hear Miss Gina read Five Baby?
Girl, everybody reading Five Babe. Five Babe is the read of the beginning of this year. Everybody,
Girl,
everybody
we
been
from the
reading her.
potatoes to girl. He makes an appearance on the Kool-Aid Pie video. Not one lie has been told. Kool-Aid pickles. Y'all is playing. Hold up.
They open a little bit, but
You heard of Kool-Aid pickles, man?
Kool-Aid what? I'm sorry?
Pickles.
Yeah. I this pregnant girl I used to go to school with actually she used to pickle her repickle her pickles like that with just
And
give them color.
what it taste like?
I don't know. Now that I don't know.
Have y'all had Kool-Aid pickles before? She started that Corona. The video is going to have such spiky That is real. That is the truth. Ciao. I want to learn to make 7-Up cake. Hey, Jewel. I love pickle and candy cane. Together? Together? How do you do that?
Why didn't you just get a
I don't
knife
even
to
drink
cut it?
Kool-Aid. It tastes like when you put a Jolly Rancher in your sour pickles. I've never done that. Like y'all gotta tell me something else. I've never done that. When you put a Jolly Rancher in your sour pickles, a candy cane in your pickles. And I thought I was doing something by eating a pickled egg from the ice cream truck with some sunflower seeds. And y'all over here talking about candy canes and pickles. Kool-Aid pickles. You stick the candy cane in the pickles. And
Mm.
so that's like sour is, you know what. Hey, viewers of you. Hey, beautiful. You add the Kool-Aid to the pickle juice, and it sits for I don't know how long and turns the pickle the color of the Kool-Aid. So they just eating raw Kool-Aid and pickle juice. I'm Native American and love making fried bread with powdered sugar. Wait, let me look it up. Let me look it up. Fried bread. Wait, is that like the Chinese donut? Fried bread and powdered sugar.
Yeah, that's like a old school uh hookup right there. That's
Is it
like
like the Chinese? Oh,
when
okay.
when you only got certain ingredients in your house,
Wait,
yeah,
so
that's
this is like a
but it's
funnel
actually
cake.
pretty good though. It's really
So
good though.
is it like a funnel cake?
Yeah, it's like your own personal version of a funnel cake.
Okay. Dang, I leave for 1 second and I see all these. Man, if you don't get out my chat with that, you be in everybody chat typing mega. Go get a live. My goodness.
Wait a minute. Do I need to hop back in the chat to
Y'all ain't got nothing else to do.
the time about? Let me see my phone
It's
real quick.
only 23 people in here. Go about your business.
Don't nobody care about that idiot buffoon that's gonna kill the entire world. That's the wrong person that you want to be in charge of the red phone. That's
Cause
all
I
I'ma say.
deal with these people. And they be in everybody chat. I
That's-
be in the bushes, I see mega just everywhere. So clearly you on all our pages. So eventually we're gonna figure out who you are. Now that's nasty, God. What? A pickle egg and sunflower seed? With a hot sausage? Oh yeah, tripping. Another cake that makes me think of 7 Up cake is the Amish cake. Takes 7 days to make it. 7 days. Amish cake. Amish cake. 7 days. What's in it? It's good though. Wally got. Hold on, where is it? Wally got Tasha K and Storm Monroe on his live last night over Nick at Night versus T.S. Madison. What happened? Wiley got Tasha K and Storm Monroe on his live last night over Nick at Night versus T.S. Madison.
Yeah, it's like a thing going on. I've seen the video come up in my mentions for Nick at Night, and also it's a couple of people that's talking about it too. Um, like a lot of people are starting to have issues with Well, she don't. T.S. Madison don't have issues with them. They
Mm.
have issues with her, and
What happened though? Like, why do they have what
well,
caused everybody
one
to
of them
all
I
of a
know is
sudden?
because of the Geo and T.S. Madison thing, and then another thing that I heard was about her using the term fish because it was one lady that got on her Instagram and added her. Apparently, she doesn't like to be called fish, but in the gay community, it's totally different. It's to my knowledge, it's like a word like endearment, like nigga, not nigger. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like you my nigga, not my nigger. It's like a term of endearment. What I gathered from it, and like people, just like I went and I posted on somebody's comments underneath of their video. It's not what they call you; it's what you answer to. Like, why would you care if a person call you fish? Like, I'm just like it's just words. Like people giving words too much power for me. I believe. Like,
So, okay, so who's upset though? Nick at Night?
yeah, Nick at Night, Armand, Wiggins spoke on it too. Um, a couple of people, Tasha K spoke on it. Uh, yeah, it's been quite a few people. I can't really even name everybody, but it's been a couple of them.
Okay, so the problem is, okay, I can see both sides of it, right? So hold on, real quick. So, all right, I see both sides, right? So I look at it like, on one end, when we hit fish or were called fish back in the day, not me, but if you heard it back in the day, it was a girl who smelled a certain way. But in the gay community, they use it as you look like real woman, like real fish, right? Or am I missing it? It's a term for biological women. Right. So that's pretty much what I just said. Like,
Right, and also like when I say it's a term of endearment, like in the gay community, what I gather is it's like yes, you're very feminine. You're giving off feminine. You're like a beautiful woman or something like that. Like if I'm wrong, please correct me, but I look at it as a term of endearment in the what I'm saying LBGTQ community or
hey,
whatnot.
y'all, baby. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, Nikki.
can you hear
Hey,
me? You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I have to just get this out really quick because it's been driving me nuts. Okay, the thing with fish, if you look at the symbol of fish, it means fertility. Okay,
Hmm.
fish is used on biological women. So when they say fish, they're referring to a biological woman. Hence, fertility, a woman who can has a uterus, birth children.
Right.
So
Right.
that's what it
I
means.
get that.
Unfortunately, when some people hear it, they automatically assume that somebody's talking about because we're women, we have a box and it's fishy. No, that's not what it was meant for. It means
Right.
it means fertility, meaning a biological woman. So that's why it's supposed to be a nice term, not a derogatory term. But
Right. Exactly.
if you
Hmm.
don't know the history of the fish symbol and fertility, you automatically get offended because you think someone's trying to say you smell like fish. And
Right.
it's right. Okay,
Now,
so I had to get that out.
no, you
Thank
good.
you so
I'm
much.
glad
We
you.
really thank you for the history lesson. And had you not said that, I probably wouldn't even had went to that. But that is true. If you look up the symbol for fish, it's meant for fertility. She is absolutely right.
Right.
She's absolutely right.
Okay, now my thing is, do you see both sides of it also?
Yeah, I see the side of being offended by it if you're assuming because you have,
Right.
I don't know how much I can curse on here or not, but
Go
if, okay, well, if you are, a woman who assumes that anytime somebody says fish because you have a pussy, that's they're trying to insult you. So if you don't know the history of the terminology, I understand being offended.
right. Now that's
You
why
have to
Right.
learn the history.
I have heard people like even Phi Beta call herself fishy, and I don't
But
think.
that's different. She is fishy.
Mm,
Okay.
See, there is a difference. If you're running around telling people that you smell like fish in between your legs, and somebody calls you that,
I think we lost you.
so she
Okay.
calls herself fish.
Uh huh.
Uh-huh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can.
we can hear you
But
loud
you
and clear.
know,
Please continue.
Oh no, but I understand people being offended if you don't know the history. However, like I said, to me, if
Star the Gemini. If you're free, can you
you
go in the chat? Nikki, you going in and out, boo. If you dream of fish, you're gonna have a baby. I don't care about the term. To be honest, I'm not offended, but don't call me.
is there a delay? Because I'm done.
Huh?
You keep cutting in and out, sweetie. I mean, like we can hear you at points and then you'll just cut straight off.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, sorry.
No, you good. Thing to say, I don't care about the term. I'm not offended, but don't call me any animal, male, female, black, or white. I don't care. Right. And I mean, everybody got the right to feel how they feel.
Right.
Nikki, you cut in and out, but we can't hear you. Exactly.
Ooh, I can't hear.
We couldn't hear you. She said when she played in it, it smells fishy. What?
That's a well, with as far as that's concerned, that's a personal problem.
Right.
She may want to go visit her local gynecologist for that.
Girl.
But Summer's Eve has never failed me in Witch Hazel.
Girl.
Okay, so
Girl. All right, we get
Okay.
you down, Nikki Boo. You was going in and out.
Sorry about that.
No, you good.
Okay. But that's all I had to say, really.
Well,
I
I thank
actually,
you for coming on.
yeah,
thank you so much.
I'm getting used to this. Now just eventually I will actually be on screen when I do my hair cuz right now I'm looking pretty bad.
Well,
So,
That's
you can
fine.
come over
That's
here
cool. We look forward to seeing it.
yeah, and the thing is how do you the only thing and then I'm going to go. How do you get the you know how you guys have your pictures up there?
Uh-huh.
How do you get it where the picture?
You have to upload a picture, and then what you have to do is turn your camera on. So it'll say start cam, stop cam.
Okay. And then I have to do that on my actual desktop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because on the phone, it just goes directly into it. So it don't give you a chance to really upload or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. All right, everyone have a nice day.
You too, boo. And let me drop the link because
You too.
y'all got a lot to say about this situation. And y'all could just hit the link and we can have a discussion because I understand both sides of it. Like Trina said, don't I don't want to be called no fish, even regardless. But I look at it like I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. I get what y'all saying. It's not a term meant for or directed towards a biological woman. I don't know why people get so upset and included T.S. Madison in it. That's why I'm like, where did that come from? And then where did the Nick and Night stuff come from? Okay, Michelle Boo. Hey, Faith.
Hey, my whole thing with the fish thing is that's like calling me light skinned. I'm a cross between Tar and Midnight. So if it don't apply to me, I don't care.
Exactly. It's not what they call you; it's what you
It's what
answer
you
to.
answer to. Exactly, madam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I said I can see both sides of it. If you said this whole thing is blown out of control, I
She
saw
said
one
that
that
girl was sitting up
cried.
there crying and ain't nobody call her the damn fish.
Who was crying?
What's her name? Nick and Night, whatever that child's
She
name is,
was
the night child.
crying
Yeah, she was having a whole boo hoo moment, and my whole
for
thing about
what?
again, like no disrespect to Nick and Knight, like my whole thing is that that's something personal towards you. If that word is so powerful that it touched your soul, that you need to go and get spiritually grounded because ain't no amount of words in the world like they call you everything from sun up to sundown to the day they put dirt on you they
Amen.
gon' you know what I'm saying? So why you really tripping though?
You remember the lady that on the second floor?
No.
Yeah, see, I thought
She
the
she
word
act
in
she
general was
acted like
for theirs.
T.S. Madison literally came out her mouth and literally singled her out and called her fish. No, that wasn't the issue. And then T.S. Madison also made a valid point, and trust me, I'm not on nobody's side, but valid points can swing either way. Um, as she was boo-hooing and crying, she was talking about her pajama line or something. She has a pajama line that's supposed to come out. I think if that's the same one or something like that. So at the end of the day, like T.S. Madison said, what did you really do it for? Even though I don't like Tasha K, that two-part interview that she did with T.S. Madison is very revealing. So
Dang,
I
I
would
really
suggest
need to catch
everybody go
that.
check that out so you can hear from her mouth as opposed to, you know what I'm saying, just listening to Nick at Night or just listening to Armand Wiggins or, so on and so forth, whoever you choose to listen to. So just to be fair,
Girl, I really need to
you
catch
know.
that. I ain't even
But
know
it's
all
not
this
it's not what's
shit.
not what a person call you is what you answer to.
Exactly.
And then you have a mouth also. You can simply say, hey, I understand that you using it as a term of endearment or whatever the case, but I'm not comfortable with that word. You're grown. Use your
But
words.
she wasn't. But TS wasn't even talking to her.
That's what I was about to say.
Right.
Yes,
So how
direct
you so
call her.
offended? These people with these tall tissue feelings getting on my nerves.
Mhm.
I
Damn
told
Charmin
y'all about
feeling.
that too, though. I told
I'm
y'all.
just like, why you doing all this boo hoo and crying for a person that said something about fish? And the thing about it, if you go back again and look at T.S. Madison's other video, when she did it, she was talking about um, the situation with the young lady that got killed because she outed the dude that was on the down low. So
Exactly.
go check that out too, please. Like, don't just sit up here and just look at videos and just leave it at there, because you're gonna be more confused when you started than when you ended up. Just go watch the video for yourself and then you make your own interpretation.
But my
Exactly.
thing is, okay, so from what I thought was, I thought they were using it as far as saying they look like a woman. Like it was a sassy way to say,
Yeah,
pulling off fish. Like I look like
that's
a
what I
woman.
thought. That's what I think.
But then it turned into people actually, they started using it for just, for more than that. So when they were referring to actual women, then I think that's when it became a problem. But why is she crying over something when the rock wasn't thrown at her or directed towards her?
Because she wanted attention for her pajama line.
And I tend to think so too. And also, T.S. Madison clearly says in the video, this is not meant to offend anyone. Anyone.
Hey, Star.
I'm just giving my opinion, like the majority of us do. We give our opinions, and people will interpret it either negatively or positively. So,
Okay, Star, you gotta unmute yourself, boo. I've been moved on. My understanding is they use it amongst themselves. They generally don't call a by a woman fish, right? Yeah,
I'm
like
jumping back in the chat, y'all. I'm jumping back in the chat. Thank y'all.
okay, boo.
okay, thank you so much for coming
Yep.
on. We really do appreciate it.
Thank y'all for having me.
No
Thank you,
problem.
boo. All right, Star, you gotta unmute yourself. I don't think she knows she muted. Type it in the chat for me, y'all. Tell Star to unmute her mic. All right, here you go, Star. You gotta turn us down because we hear the echo, boo. All right, Star, you gotta unmute yourself.
Am I
Thank
unmuted now?
you, boo. Yeah, we hear you, boo.
Okay, let me turn it down in the back. Hey guys, hey chat. This is my first time calling in ever
Well,
Thank you. Thank you for coming
on
in.
any show. I be in the bushes. Okay, so this got me heated because last year with all that cisgendered stuff, I'm not gonna say
welcome.
BS. Um, it kind of made me upset. I'm a woman, naturally,
Mm,
unapologetically. That's all it is. Woman. There's no cisgendered. It's woman. And I didn't like
right.
it. But I didn't make no video. I just watched people's opinion. And a lot of women agreed with me. Now, when this happened, I don't know if anybody watched the videos, but I was doing a little spring cleaning and the videos were lengthy and I watched them all. Now, Neek wasn't crying because they called her a fish. She got heated because she was getting dragged and they were beefing with her. And TS was talking about her real bad, and Tasha was talking about it real bad. She was crying about that. Now, she
Mhm,
did exactly what I did in your chat. She said, I don't want to be called fish. And she's a content creator with a large platform. So she came on and she gave her opinion. She wasn't talking nasty. And I like everybody. I ain't got no dog in this race or whatever, really. But
mhm,
she wasn't really saying anything negative toward T.S. Madison. Now, I may not catch all her videos, but Nick usually goes up for T.S. Madison. I didn't see anything. If she would have said anything that was derogatory or negative toward that T.S. Madison person, I would say it. She didn't. She just was like, I don't like being called fish. I don't like it. All the way across the board. She just said she didn't like it. I feel the same way. I don't want to be called the fish. I just don't want it. Because you just never know in what connotation somebody is saying it. So just don't say it to me at all.
Right.
That's
No,
how I feel. Just like
Right.
people like to have their little white friends come around and say the word. Why you so pressed to say the word? You can't be around me and say that word because I don't know which connotation you feeling it that day. So you just don't say it at all. So I feel I don't want to be called a fish. And I just don't. But I do know people in the gay community they say that amongst each other. It's like term of endearment. I don't really know where this whole blow up came from. Personally, I just think Tasha K don't like Nick and Knight. She don't like her.
She
And she
don't
kind
like
of
a
set
lot of
T.S.
people.
Madison up to talk about it real bad. You know,
She don't like a lot of people.
put 10, put 20 on 10. That's what she did.
Right.
But my thing though is why? How did Tasha K get in there?
Tasha K gave an interview. She with that new podcast she got with that guy Storm Monroe. Now here's the crazy thing: Storm got a crazy crush on Nika now. Like he don't even hide it. He don't even hide it. And they do that podcast together, and she kind of set this up because you know how Tasha K do. She put out a little feeder, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna break the internet tonight, blah blah blah, and it's gonna be content for everybody." And she actually put that out the night before. I'm gonna have content for every Black YouTuber for the next week, and she did. And she did because she knew what she was going to ask TS. She asked her. I'm sorry, I call him him. He identifies as a her. TS. She asked TS every messy question that she could because that's how her podcast is. TS kind of fell into it with Neek because she don't know Neek, but there's one thing that I can say. When Tasha K tried to get her to go in on Armand, she didn't really do it. Now, she didn't. She really didn't.
Exactly.
That's why I could tell that there's some love there between them two. Some kind, because T.S. Madison ain't got no problem going in on anybody.
Right.
And she really didn't go in. She didn't take it. She didn't fall for it. But Tasha K was trying. She was trying her damnedest.
Oh
now,
yeah, she was.
A video you need to check out, Goddess. You need to go get your little CBD and check out Armand's video.
Girl, I am playing catch up to everything.
Armand's video, he dragged, buried, cremated Storm Monroe.
Ooh.
He did. He cremated him. I don't know how this Phoenix is going to resurrect from the ashes.
Hold up real quick. Nikki,
I need to go watch that though.
He got a $500 super chat from Daytime Tea Time. He was twerking. He was showing that ass.
He got a $500 what?
Super chat from Candace. Daytime Tea Time.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people with super chatting him. He tore Storm a new ass. And I mean, ripped it straight off. Now,
but what's the thing? But what is the thing with Storm Monroe though? Like, what's going on with that? Like, why they have like conflict with each other?
He's so
okay. First of all, Tasha don't like Armand, so of course Storm's not gonna like Armand. You know how Tasha and her minions get down. That's just the whole thing about it. He went after Armand. Armand did not come for Storm. I watched Armand. He did not say nothing. Storm started it. And Storm can't handle Armand. I don't really know what's up with Storm. Like I can't read him. I can't. I watch him because I'm curious. He reminds me of a gay man.
Remind you.
Not quite out of the closet yet.
Remind you.
But it's like gay friendly or gay adjacent.
Remind you. Hey, man, Pam.
Walmart. Walmart.
Hold up. You have been waiting for it, haven't you? I got you.
Now, can I? Are you finished talking? I'm sorry. I
Go
just wanted to
Go
hop on
ahead.
real quick. Huh?
Go ahead. We was just talking. It really wasn't a discussion. We all know Storm is not straight. Period. I don't care what people saying.
No, he's not. He's
Okay.
just
He
young. He
ain't
hasn't figured
fooling
it
none
out yet.
of us.
I don't know who Storm is, but I'm gonna Google that person when I get settled. But I
Thank
want to
him.
say
Storm Monroe.
I don't know who that is.
He is he's the one who interviewed OG from Basketball Wives.
I don't know who OG is.
Okay, you don't watch Basketball Wives. Yeah, you might. I mean, I don't watch it either. If it if it
I'm
wasn't for
not.
Tasha K, I wouldn't have known who Storm Monroe was. He's really not my cup of tea. He corny. He corny as F.
Now
All,
I know who Tasha K is.
all his followers.
It's that
Right.
guy that did her
Storm Moreau also came after the comedian Monique as well. Said that
Yes.
Monique allegedly Monique stopped his bag, her bag,
Yes.
or whatever the case was, and I'm just like,
Right.
okay.
He
Is
reads
Storm
like
Monroe
a woman. He reads like a woman, like a
is Storm
full-fledged
Monroe
woman.
the comedian that dresses like a woman?
No,
Mm,
not Flame Monroe.
Okay.
That's
I'm
Flame
gonna
Monroe.
Google him. I'm gonna Google him when I get in. But let me
Lim
just say
Pam.
this real quick,
It's
huh?
the little dude that be with Tasha K. You see the dude that be with her all the time now?
he be
That
extra.
be
I
on
just know who
podcasts and
Tasha K
shows?
is, but I don't look at her either. Child,
Oh,
don't
that's
worry
why you
about it.
don't know him.
Yeah, I'll Google it. But let me say this real quick because I got to pump some gas and I got to get on the highway. I don't even know because I did see the interview with the lady, the naked lady at night or whatever, and she. I don't look at her either, but I saw that and she was talking about her pajamas, and she was talking about the fish and all this kind of shit, and I'm like, nobody call her fish. First of all, they take the damn term out of context because it is never to be used towards a woman. That is a term that gay men use towards each other when they really have some womanly looks. They looking fishy. They looking like a cunt. It's really
Right.
fish and cunty. Those two words are the words they use to
Right.
describe somebody, especially if they're going on stage trying to do some female performances and stuff. Or you could use it's just an adjective, but it's never a word that they have been. Now cunty. Now you can. Well, no, you never even call a woman cunty. It's never been for women. So I don't even
Right.
know why this whole thing is a big deal. I don't give a fuck because nobody's ever called me that because it's not a term that they would use for a woman at all. So I don't know why everybody's getting all their panties in the goddamn bunch. I think it was clout. I think the woman did that. She started crying. She didn't know what to say. She looked like she had never been interrogated or whatever, and then she ended up talking about her damn pajamas and shit, of which I think are ugly, but that ain't none of my business because I ain't buying those. But yes, I don't know why everybody's been out of shape. Now I did see Miss T.S. Madison when she did a rebuttal. She read the girl down to the ground. So I don't know. That's all I got to say. I don't know why everybody worrying about being called a goddamn fish. Because if you're a woman, you will never be called a fish. Oh, another way that I've heard people say that is if you're a lesbian, and you dressing up, and somebody say one of your other friends might say you looking fishy tonight. You're not looking butchy. You're not looking manly. I have heard people use it like that. Or they'll say, well, how is that girl? How is that girl? Well, she's a little fishy, but it's not anything to do with smell. It's just she's total feminine, total woman. That's all.
Yeah, because I thought it was meant to be like they could pass through how T.S. Madison said I could go out
Yeah.
in daylight and clock
Yeah,
and won't nobody clock me. I thought that's what it was.
that's what it is.
My
But
thing,
But it's
Goddess, do you
never.
watch Funky Dineva?
yeah.
I
He
know who that
always
is.
says it. He be like, Miss Kenny looking real fishy today. And it
Fishy, yeah,
means that she really looks like a woman, a passable
ex-
woman.
exactly.
Now my thing with Nika at Night is I stopped watching her almost 2 years ago because she had said something and I went off on her in the comment section because sometimes she starts speaking out the side of her neck and think her opinion is the end all be all. Now, as far as this crying stuff, I look at it like she used that as a ploy. Because if you
Mm-hmm.
cry, why are you talking about a product that you're selling?
Right. You,
So
Okay,
just
oh, it was
so
a,
y'all
no,
must have saw T.S. Madison's video when he was mocking her. I actually watched her entire video. She did not start crying and in the middle said, "Please buy my pajamas." Like he was making fun. He was being facetious. I mean, she did plug her product because she had it on, but she didn't go, "I don't know why everybody's getting on me. Please buy my pajamas." She didn't do that. She
no,
didn't do
she
man,
that.
didn't do it like that.
But
I would hope
she was
not.
all
Like
over the place. Like you said, God, she was all over the place. That is something consistent of Neek that I've noticed. She be all over the place.
It didn't flow. Nothing flew. It's like something was going on up there or something.
Yep.
ooh, so she
Well,
thought
that's the first and the last time I'm gonna watch it because I found it kind of boring, and I was like, "Fuck that! I can't be watching all these boring
okay.
people.
I said, okay,
I gotta watch my new people. I gotta watch people like you all who growing your channel."
hey, come through, cause we have a good time over here.
But I'll talk to y'all later. I got to go. Got to get on the highway. You know how the Beltway is.
Okay,
Bye,
Miss
Miss
bye, Miss
Pam.
Bye.
Pam.
I love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
Woo, man.
Got you.
But I don't know why Neek started acting like I don't know
Anyway.
what they said to her to really get her to cry. But I know if I get real mad, the tear do fall, and that means everybody should scatter. So I wouldn't necessarily look at her crying as like saying, "Oh, they were getting down on her too bad," because she just seemed angry. She was cussing and fussing and talking about
But
"fuck
see,
this." I could stand on my.
when
Oh, I'm sorry, I
people do
cursed. I'm
stuff
sorry.
like that, then I start questioning, like, is there a real reason that you're really upset by this? Is this
Mm.
something that we need to know?
Apparently they mentioned her in the podcast. Now I missed that second. I must have went to the bathroom. But apparently she was upset because Tasha K actually goaded TS into talking about Nika Knight on that podcast. Now I would have looked
Mm.
at it like Tasha K, thanks for the shout out, good or bad. It's good publicity.
Right.
But she took offense to it because I think Tasha, comes on her show and tries to control narratives.
Yeah,
I
you
do.
know, but we
Oh
all
yeah, she's the narrative queen.
Yeah, she
yeah.
That
is.
ain't nothing new.
And she doesn't like Neek. She doesn't like Neek because Neek would not be her minion. Now, I am not an avid watcher of Neek and Night because she be all over the place. Her content usually doesn't interest me on a weekly level. But
Mm.
I heard some things. And I heard that Tasha K was trying to recruit her first before
Mm,
somebody else on the West Coast. And
Oh.
pretty much Neek wouldn't do her bidding.
mm,
So I just don't think Tasha
Oh.
K, go for her. Like, and she pretends, she smiles in her face, ha ha ha, comes on her channel, tries to control it and stuff like that. And I kind of think that's what happened. She didn't like it. She thought she saw Tasha doing and being underhanded. And
Oh,
she was
okay.
getting
real,
pissed.
real,
Like if you go back, she was
mm,
cussing. I mean, MF bombs everywhere.
real quick, while we on that subject, so I want to go back real quick because I skipped past it, and everybody was saying, well, somebody's background is loud.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
No, you good, bro. So I want to go back to this real quick. So people, you know how Min Pam just said she don't know who Storm is. Let me tell y'all something. So just like Storm has all of his subscribers, and another dead lady that I won't name, the Crypt Keeper has her subscribers, is because Tasha K helped them get these people. They are following based off of watching Tasha K. Okay, so when
That's
y'all
true.
these subscribers, they didn't get them genuinely. They got them off the back of Tasha. Period.
Now they could get the subscribers, goddess, but they can't get the watch time. I agree
Right.
with you on the subscribers, but you can't make me stay. You can lead me over there,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't make me stay. Like I ain't going front. I be going through my subscription list. It's probably a good 20 to 30 people in there. I ain't seen a video in a year.
Ooh, ooh. Hey, Bessie. Hey, Boo. Now, the reason I say that is because people need to understand a lot of people that does get subscribers like that and they send them their way, you will see they have to be so extra or they have to do stuff that's like in your face or shock value in order to keep the subscribers that she brings to them. So I just wanted to tell y'all that real quick because people get it mixed up when they see all these subscribers and then they like, oh, they popping. What people
Mm-mm.
don't understand is a lot of people in this world are followers. People will subscribe to you based off of your view count. People will subscribe to you based off another person subscribing because they like, oh, well, if they have a bunch of subscribers, they must be
It's a
popular.
popularity contest.
Exactly.
It's like
Exactly.
high school. You want to hang with the popular clique. You want to be with the
Right.
popular kids. Those
Right.
people that don't have no identity of their own.
Mm, true. So true. I
But I
mean,
mean, I
but
used to watch Tasha K all the time. I think she's hilarious. Sometimes she's too loud, and I have a headache. I can't do it. I don't take any of her topics seriously. She's like a black Howard Stern. Everything is allegedly, and I don't really watch her all the time. Like I said, it may nothing on. She's a good laugh, but she couldn't make me subscribe to Storm Monroe. He's corny. The man comes on with a greased up birdcage chest and a leather jacket. I mean, the man is confused. He ain't even confused. He confused.
Girl. And the crazy part is he be so extra. I feel like you can't. First off, you say that you are a straight man, right? But yet every time you get up here, you talking about your manhood. You talking about what you get paid. You talking about other females. And then you be so extra with it to the point where it's like you trying to fool you, not me.
That's what he's doing, guys.
You're not fooling me.
He trying to fool us, but he fooling himself.
Yeah,
He too.
um,
Did you hear him ask? He asked T.S. Madison, "What's the biggest peen he ever been with?" Now, what heterosexual man is going
one
to sit
for
across
that.
from a trans man pre-op? Okay,
Okay.
well,
pre-status
you
and ask him about a 14-inch peen.
well,
What heterosexual man?
I'm glad you asked that question because if people remember, Charlemagne gifted DJ Envy
He's
a
suspect too,
mold
madam.
of his ass and his balls. So, and he supposed to be a heterosexual married man.
Suspect.
Okay,
Trade.
so it,
That.
it's definitely out there.
How
It's,
is there's a plethora of
mm,
men who go home to their wives every night after having a little tryst at lunch with their homosexual lover. The reason we don't know is it's called the down low. We're not supposed to know. That's why.
Y'all been so shady on here on in the
look,
chat. Oh,
regardless of what your taste is at the time, I would tell everybody to please protect yourself.
Absolutely.
Shay,
Protect
Shay,
yourself. I don't care what you do.
That's right.
Protect yourself.
she unsubscribed
Look,
yesterday.
honey, like in my lifetime, I have a very, very salacious tale. Okay. It happened to me in my family. My uncle was a cross dresser.
Mm,
Nobody knew he was a cross dresser except my father, because my father just felt that non testosterone energy. You know what I mean? He was like, how older Southern men are. They'd be like, he kind of funny. He seemed like he got some sugar in his tank, and that's what my father
mm,
used to say. But he was a hairdresser, so he used to get away with it in the '70s by saying he was flamboyant. He looked like that old school kind of pimp thing, but that thing didn't really fly in New York. Nobody was looking like that. So,
right.
people were
Right.
like, "Oh, well, he's from Detroit, so them Gators and stuff." So people, they kind of let it go. But fast forward 10 years, his two stepdaughters, which are my aunt's daughters, not from him, and then they had two boys together a year apart. The two oldest girls down in the basement open up a suitcase and find a red afro wig, dresses, and heels in it. So this man is an executive. He goes off, right, to business, things, because he's like, he was with Dudleys. Y'all ever heard of Dudleys, the hair people?
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, way back in the
Yes,
day. Yeah,
Dudleys.
yeah.
So he used to fly out to that corporate conventions and things. Honey, when he
Mm-hmm.
be on the West Coast, he be dressed up like a woman.
Now, see, you just made me think of something. Okay, so
He's dead now of AIDS. He's no age, because my aunt, he came home and said, I got something to tell you. I got HIV. It was 1988 at the height of it. Okay, and 2 years later he was dead. My aunt had to be tested every 3 months for the next 12 years, and
wait,
she ain't never
also
been right.
he was doing. Oh,
Oh wow.
I ain't added all up at first. Okay,
He's
Oh
And guess
wow.
what? This is the thing that I had. This is the thing that I talk about amongst my gay friends, because it's something I don't think none of us will ever know. But there are gay people who say they were born that way. Then there's some people who want to argue that that's their choice. But I don't find it no coincidence that both of his sons is gay. They both gay.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop the string y'all link in the chat if y'all wanna add on
But you know the thing with that, the way I feel about that is, however you choose to come to your decision. Like I've heard people say the only reason why gay people are gay is they because actually they brought it up on the podcast with Tasha K,
You
that
right, madam.
gay people are gay because they had some form of abuse in their life, whether
And
it
that's
be,
not true.
but that's not true.
That's not true.
And T.S. Madison went on to say he knew as early as 4 years old
Yep.
because his aunt had a smut book with army men, what I'm saying, showing their
Mhm.
business, their commander in chiefs. And T.S. Madison had found the book and was looking through the book and actually had a tug of war between Miss Mary and himself, because she tried to take the book away because she caught him. So I mean, however you got to your point, as long as you
You got
happy,
there.
like that's my whole point about it.
Hmm.
Like you do what you do. Like it ain't my business what you do behind your closed doors, unless you that type. You and your partner, y'all like to swing and
yeah, but
go to
but
conventions or whatever. You know
don't
what
be
I'm saying.
doing
But other
home
than that,
like
like
all that.
do
Don't
what you
don't
do.
just be you. Don't that download stuff. That's the stuff I have a problem with because you living a whole nother lifestyle when you leave your
Yes.
wife, and your wife is probably sitting at home being loyal to you. I don't condone
And
pussy
that's exactly what was happening to my aunt. She was sitting
yeah,
home minding her business, having babies.
Right, and that, I mean,
yeah.
in a degree, it's not fair to the other person or whatever the case is. But you also have to look at it from different vantage points. I'm not saying believe it. You could choose to believe it or not. But back in those times, um, like the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s and stuff like that. Like it was literally like a crime. Like in San Francisco, I'll use San Francisco for example. In San Francisco, it was so much hate towards people that were gay and lesbian, and they had their own little party district in San Francisco, to the point to where as though cops was killing gay people. And
Hmm.
if crimes was being committed against gay people, they wouldn't, follow up on the crimes or whatever the case was. Like it's just, either way around, you know. And I understand what you're saying. Like it's wrong, even if it's a straight person. Like let's not have it so much as a
Yeah,
gay,
gay.
download thing. That's any relationship, whether it be
Cheating.
homosexual or heterosexual.
Hmm.
Um,
But
it's
you know
not
why they do
fair to
that,
your
madam, though.
partner.
You know
Yeah,
why they
it's
they
not.
they, they single out the gay, because homosexual, like gay men, are associated with having the highest, cases of HIV, and that's why everything has a link.
But you know, You know
But
what? Not
it's
to
not
cut you
true. They
off.
don't have the highest anymore.
Right, exactly. But
They
not to
don't.
cut you off though. But this is a fun fact. They have to also understand, just like AIDS was man made, AIDS was also given to the gay community first. They were
Mhm.
Yeah, I heard
essentially
some
guinea
stories. I heard some stories
they were
about it too.
essentially guinea pigs, just like back in the day. They the CIA employed prostitutes um to give them their customers LSD, the city effects of LSD.
Hmm.
It's no different.
And
It's
MDMA
no
used to be
different.
legal.
Exact.
MDMA used to be prescribed by
Yes.
doctors
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
to
Very
marriage
much
to
so.
couples for marriage counseling and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. It was only
Yep.
because the government couldn't make no money.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So,
Exactly. So you
but I
gotta.
get where
I
you're
mean,
coming from.
you can believe it. You can believe it either way, but understand, have all facts involved. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? It wasn't. Yes, people are promiscuous. Period. I don't care if you gay, straight, bi,
Hmm.
whatever your story is. People are promiscuous. Period. You know, it's been people that have caught HIV from simply getting in a car crash and going to the hospital and getting a blood transfusion. Hepatitis C,
A lot of people have
things
died
like,
that
oh,
way.
right.
Hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? You can't. It's unfair to just throw it on one group of people. I think.
That's true. No, that's true. But like I said, everybody just has a link. Just like we were talking about the whole fish thing. It's the same thing. It's
Mm,
been seen as negative. It's been talked about as negative. So it's automatically coming out kind of as negative because we're so used to it being delivered negatively. So it's the same thing with DL. I just feel like the DL, the cheating spouses, anybody that doesn't live in their truth is
right.
subject to cause
Right.
harm to their
Yes.
partner.
Yes. I
Because
agree
if
with
you're a
that one hundred
cheater
percent.
and you want to be a polygamist, you need to tell your partner, hey, you want to be down with this? Otherwise, we're going to have to get a divorce because this is the lifestyle I want to live.
Right.
But people can't seem to do that. And I don't understand with all this scary crap going around, people should be the most truthful. But they
Right.
don't seem to be. I seem to be very alone in this world. Like they look at me like I'm too blunt. And I'm like, how am I too blunt when I'm just saying what it is?
Right. A lot of people can't handle that because depending on how people grew up, it's just one of those things that they either A, haven't experienced, or B, their family members spent their whole entire young life and young adult life telling them that, hey, this is wrong, instead of saying, hey, why don't you make up your own mind?
Yeah.
But then again, I do understand the argument that children aren't supposed to know everything. But for me, what better way to prepare your children for this climate, this day and time, than to switch it up a little bit and be like, hey, it's certain things that I don't want you to know, but in the same token, it's some things that I do want you to know to prepare you for what may happen or what's going
You
to
better.
happen.
You better tell your
You know what I'm
children these
saying?
days.
Like old school is old school. Like I get that, I respect that, but in the same token, in this climate today, the way people running around here, the way young kids running around here, I, I don't know. You may have to rethink that.
I taught my daughter from the time I had to put her in preschool to scream out loud if anybody goes near her private. Don't touch my vagina.
Right.
I told her to scream it out loud, and it's called vagina.
Mm,
Yeah, they say you have to teach them that. I learned that in college.
mm,
You have to
I
teach
told
them
her from
the
the time she
exact
was 3
words.
years old to
right.
scream out loud like bloody murder. Don't
Right.
touch my vagina.
Yeah.
And they tell you to tell your children that so that when it does happen, it won't be no, oh, my ice pop, oh, my
Hmm.
candy cane, or whatever it is. You
My
know exactly
china.
what that child said. My
Yeah.
uncle contracted it from his Dutch girlfriend. He was a hemophiliac. What's that? Somebody TV is literally loud.
It may be mine. Hold on. I'm gonna mute.
Okay. Um, and died pretty quick. So let's look up what that is because I don't know what that is.
What is it?
Hemophiliac.
Or hemophiliac? Oh, that's when you need a blood transfusion. You bleed
Oh
out.
yeah, my
You
husband
can't
just
stop
told
bleeding.
me.
Right. Oh yeah.
You have hemophilia.
Um,
Hmm.
but we have to
And
also.
they got to get blood. Those people who were getting blood transfusions from like 1977 to like 1988, they
Mhm.
was a hit or a miss.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
My mom was a registered nurse in a New York City hospital in Spanish Harlem. In the 70s, she told me, like around like 87, 88, when they were, trying to make some advances, but that's when everybody was dropping off like flies. She was telling me that 10 years prior, visibly, stereotypical gay dudes would be coming in the hospital sick with pneumonia. And my mom, being a healthcare worker, she's trained to look at statistics. And she said, how come all these gay pneumonia isn't like contagious, like from one person to another? Like, why
Mm-hmm.
do all of these all these gay guys keep coming here with pneumonia and skin cancer? Because that's what they were calling it, the lesions back in the day, and dying. And she said it was just so many that everybody knew like something was wrong. And then she said about 8 years into it, about 1980, they started telling healthcare workers about this virus and they had no name yet. And then she said in the early 80s, that's when, it came out as autoimmune, deficiency disorder or whatever.
Mhm.
So, but
Right.
she said she saw it. She saw it like it was a pneumonia thing amongst gay men. How come all these gay men keep getting pneumonia? And this was the early 70s before anybody.
Mm-hmm.
This was free
Right.
love. They was out there in
Right.
Studio 54 doing it to each other.
Right.
High on the coca.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, yeah, lesion feedback.
I think
Woo!
it's called Kaposi sarcoma or something. They got it, it's a name for it now, but they were calling it like skin
Right.
cancer.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That you absolutely right though. You absolutely right. So that just like right there, that just goes to show you like why was it specifically to a certain type of people?
Right.
You know, they manufacture and make medicines now specifically for
Hold on,
different
hold up,
groups
hold
of
up, hold up,
people.
hold up, hold up, real quick. Super Cobra.
Hey, Chipper.
Hey, when you plan on getting your reading? You already paid. If you that busy, all right, y'all can go ahead. I'll wait for a response.
Yeah, so it's not surprising to me because melatonin, as an example, is the very same thing that melanated people have in their skin,
Mm-hmm.
and they make melatonin because lighter complected or people of Caucasoid, um, group, they can't
Backgrounds.
produce melanin. They don't have the
Hmm.
pigment in their skin, which is basically your white people. Um, they can't produce melanin. That's why they have that white appearance. Whereas opposed to, the melanin. And if you look up how much melanin goes on the market, melanin goes for a very high dollar on the market, on the open market.
Mm-hmm.
So
And melatonin is a
you
natural
tell
herb.
me exactly, but we naturally have it in our skin.
Hmm.
If you have
But
some
they
type
buy
of
it up to
pigment
go
in
to
your
sleep.
skin, then you automatically have melanin. You have melatonin, and it's in high doses. I think the darker you are, the more melatonin you have in your skin.
Melanin and melatonin are two different things.
Mm-mm.
Well, I
I
mean
put a
melanin,
video up.
melanin.
I put a video up on my page. Y'all gotta go watch it.
No, I mean melanin. No, I mean melatonin. That's the form. That they give you to sleep aid.
Yeah, that's
But melanin,
right.
yeah, black people. All people of color, we got the most melanin, the darkest of the dark, and it
Yeah,
was
but it
made so that
comes.
we could so that we could live in the sun,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but
so that we could be
it
protected from the
comes.
sun. Our
It
hair, our
comes
nails,
from
our
it.
skin.
It comes from it. Okay, so I ain't gonna make this long, but do y'all research on melatonin and y'all wonder why people popping up missing and why they using certain organs and you find people with their
I
organs missing
saw
and
that,
stuff?
God.
Why
I
that
saw
young
that,
boy was
God.
rolled up in that gym mat with his
Yeah,
organs gone?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, y'all
I
got,
saw
and
that
I
too,
told y'all
guys.
about that word association stuff when they talking about stuff like that. Start putting that stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And
Melanin, melatonin. Oh, it's just a pill. Okay. And oh, matter of fact, it's something. Hold on. Y'all go ahead while I look there because y'all know I'm always researching and doing my homework.
like, yeah, like
Didn't
people
that other
really
lady matter? Didn't that other lady get on here and act the fool talking about she was on melatonin and beer?
yeah, yeah. And I don't understand that, baby. You black, you was
Oh,
born with
body
it.
lock.
You was born
Because
with
people
it.
take that for sleep. It didn't work for me. I mean, I could use a little more melanin, you know what I'm saying, but it ain't work. It didn't put me to sleep.
Man, do you
Wait,
know? Look, listen,
superpower.
listen now, listen. Ain't and never in the history of anything has melatonin ever. I've ever taken melatonin, and it makes me want to just say off the wall, just incoherent, dumb things.
Yeah, I never heard of that either. I never heard that was a side effect. I heard
Right?
either it puts you to
Exactly.
sleep or it don't.
Cause it's
Exact.
full of shit.
Right. And then they have melatonin, and what the lowest dose of melatonin is what 2 milligrams.
Mm-hmm.
1 milligram, 2 milligrams, all the way up to what 10, 15, 20
Well, what did she
milligrams.
take? Half the bottle?
I
Girl,
don't
you
know.
know these
Or is it mixed with alcohol?
girls.
Because I didn't know that either. Maybe it was the mix with I don't know.
Who really Michelob? Who really gonna get twisted off some? Like
No,
if she
no, look, the melatonin and the Michelob, the M&M.
no,
Man,
I'm sorry.
she would be more messed up taking about 5 Tylenol PMs and taking a shot of
Exactly,
liquor. Okay?
exactly.
So that was an excuse.
Boom.
Yeah,
Straight
because you
did.
did because she didn't want to stand in. She didn't want to stand in her truth. She didn't want to stand in the statements that she made because that's the way she was really feeling. And not like I have no respect for people like that because if you gonna say something, then you said it.
Yeah,
You could.
I didn't get that. Like I didn't know everything that was going on, but I did hear the
Mm,
melatonin and beer thing, and I was like, "Hey, I never knew that it made you do that." That's the
never,
first time I've ever heard that.
Super carver.
never.
Girl, I've been sick. This
And you know the funny thing
coronavirus
about that though?
running around in my area, so I was down for a couple of days. You know, I'm living in Wuhan, Washington. Ooh, girl.
Ooh,
You okay?
you good?
You all right?
You good?
Yeah, 'cause there was a lot of cases. You,
Uh,
like Sean said, you said it right. Why do we making random lies about bowing down to the king? Because she don't bow down to the king that's in front of her that put a ring on her finger. She more worried
he,
about bowing down to
girl,
somebody.
he don't even want to be there. Walmart.
That is too funny. That is too funny. I really enjoy when I mean this is my guilty pleasure. I really enjoy when y'all be dragging
Oh, thank
that's
you.
Thank
funny as
you.
hell. That
Thank you.
Walmart, that Deanna.
Coming to the light. Walmart.
That is
She's
hilarious.
alive.
Hilarious.
Coming to the light.
She's alive. What? What?
All right, honey, it's a problem when your own husband don't want to be there.
I'm
I'm
not
just
telling.
saying.
I'm not talking. I would not never, ever in my life come on here and tell y'all to bow down to nobody else's man or a man. Period. The only person I'm bowing down to is the one that put a ring and not bowing down.
What did
Whatever
she say?
happened? Whatever happened to just having a general respect for your partner?
What did she
Whatever
say?
Girl,
happened to that? Why somebody always got to be over the top of the next person? Like, why
why?
can't you just have a general respect? Why can't y'all move as a unit?
That's why I said the only time I'm bowing down, honey.
What did she say?
Girl, she said we need to get on our knees and bow down to Sean Brady.
Oh, I did hear that. Yeah, I thought that was a joke.
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
if
she
you
was playing.
look,
She
if
was
you
not
want to be
playing.
technical, even the ping that he getting, he got to pay for, and that's the only time they bow down to him. So why should we bow down to him?
I mean, but Okay, uh, did she mean it like y'all need to be more grateful, or
Walmart.
I just want to wake her husband up because I don't care what she meant. I don't care what she
so
meant.
Sean
He's
Bradley's the
a grown
king and
man.
they need to bow down to him?
That's
Okay.
pretty much, yeah. That's what she's
King of
doing.
what?
Girl, please let me know when you know.
I don't
Girl,
know.
at this point, I believe that Sean Bradley just took two fingers and stuck it in there. Ooh, for real. Like
Ooh,
she going too hard in the paint.
Hey,
Ooh,
madam,
ooh,
have
boy.
you ever heard of
ooh.
a heterosexual or a bi woman having a crush on a gay man? Because that's what it seemed like to me.
Thank you. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. She is pegging
yeah.
this
I
man.
think she really, it's like an extreme case of man crushing.
She is
Yeah, I
pegging
think because
him.
the way she behaves is like a somebody who likes somebody who's interested, but they not really giving her the rhythm.
She pegging him. And so is Leo. And her and Leo eating each other's twat.
Yeah, I thought that she was gay.
Leo don't
I
even
I
give you
mean, the way Leo face always be twisted up when she be having them delayed ass responses, come back like a week or two later just to respond to somebody and everybody to move on. Like,
everybody in the chat. Type of one if Leo gives you what's
hey,
the
April, welcome,
word?
baby.
Butch vibes.
Well, I got my one. I just said
Type the one if Leo gives you butch vibes. Type two if y'all think she got a man or her. And type one. Okay, because I'm about to confuse y'all. Type one if y'all feel she got butch vibes and her and D Ramsey is pegging Sean. Type two if y'all just think she a tomboy.
she
Don't
ain't
do
no
that.
tomboy. She ain't got no
Don't do
fashion
that. I
sense.
was a tomboy when
And
I
I was a
was
tomboy too. I'm still a little tomboyish.
right. I'm Tom. Please don't disrespect me like that.
Give me my Yankee hat on any day.
Please don't do that. Please don't do that. For all the tomboys in the world, please don't do that.
Nah,
Ooh.
God, is she not no tomboy? She just got poor fashion sense.
Honey, she need to be less concerned about people bowing down to the king and more concerned about why her motherfucking headline is vanishing without a trace.
Where's the passion? I mean,
She's
where's
not
the
very
passion?
feminine, but I know some women that aren't very, flowery and feminine and stuff like that. I get it. I'm both. I like the flowers. I climb the tree in my dress. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I like that. But with
right.
with Goddess, the vibe, I mean not Goddess, excuse me. The vibe that Leo gives me is like it just seems kind of asexual, kind of. Like
Wait,
she don't
Puffy,
have like she don't do men or women.
hold on. Puffy said, why are they even flocked to the Shady Pines nursing home? Who in a nursing home?
What?
Who eating out the old people in the nursing home?
What?
Let me take a shot. Cause
Wait a minute. Let me look at these
y'all
Oh my
comments because they
god!
going
Oh my
off. Hold
god!
on.
I'm taking a shot off that one. Y'all is playing.
They gonna go down to the Golden Girls.
Girl, Y'all about let me put this link in the chat because y'all
Okay,
play too
who's
much.
Blanche? Who's Blanche? Because she was the spicy one.
Y'all play too much. No, ma'am. The only thing the king of is that Chucky cream stuff he always has on the side of his mouth. I can't wait to see you. And who we bowing down to who? A man that's sucking air leaves and sitting it on the
Girl, God, you almost took me out. I'm sitting over here burning one. You almost took me out, girl.
Same over here, madam.
All right, all right. Shout out to the smokers.
girl,
Same over
what we
here. She
talking
got me.
about?
I'm
Always
trying to hide out over here.
okay. She's sticking them strawberries right up his butthole.
No, she seemed like she like him a lot. Like a lot.
She's sticking them strawberries up his butthole and selling
I
them.
I ain't never seen no mediocre looking gay man have a harem like this. But then okay, well, I ain't gonna say that.
I get it, Tessie. I took that literal for a minute. I'm like, they really just gonna disrespect the nursing homes like that? I forgot all of them old girl. I was like, ooh, you almost took me out. I was like, wait, y'all just gonna mess with them old people hearts like that? You know they ain't got no life alerts in the nursing home. Y'all better
What kind
stop
of
it.
nursing home is that then? They need some life alerts.
Oh girl, I've
That's
been
a
running
that's
around
a very
killing them.
shitty nursing home.
I've been taking all their life alerts, girl. I took them before I took my little week break. I've been
What you,
rounding up life alerts.
you the lady from Misery Goddess?
Right. Shot. Reminder for the bussy. All dues. You know, the dues for the life insurance policies end on the 15th.
Ooh,
You may want to jump on
ooh,
What?
that.
ooh. Oh, you didn't hear? People are putting him
No.
on their life insurance, honey. If
A
I ain't,
lie you tell.
you talk about get rich
Ain't
quick,
that a lot to tell?
get rich
A
quick.
lie you
Talking for
tell. Who in the hell? Family member?
me, girl, not family.
Not
YouTube,
even a family member, a subscriber, child.
YouTube subscriber, honey.
Okay. Now I'm convinced he's doing some black magic.
I don't even think it's that. I think this man. Let me not go there. Um.
Gotta see. Look, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I'm being 100 right here.
mm,
Everybody got what floats they boat. You know, he don't be to me. You know what I'm
He
saying?
don't have a
He
boat
don't
to
like he
float.
don't
His ass,
he
his anus drags the ground.
but even to look at him visually, just aesthetically, he's not like one of them men you walk by and go, oh my God.
James
Right,
said that.
He ain't even one
right,
of them guys you go by and you start biting your bottom lip. He ain't even one of them.
right. He giving me very friend zone
Very
tease.
Yes.
crackhead
What's
tease.
so attractive? It's his personality.
Very future crackheadish tease. You know.
I don't know, child. Look.
Crackhead.
Look, I go up for my friends too, but the things that I've seen on here was just kind of like it was a little too much. So now that y'all said that bow down stuff was like real, I'm like, okay. Now I did see where it separated everybody because see, I've been in the bushes. I've been up there, and I used to watch Goddess all the time.
Come
When
through.
I used to see you in the chat with, you were one of the first people that I would like have a notification for, and
Oh.
you because I wanted to start a channel, but my life just got too crazy,
Mm,
and my free time got devoted to school and my child, so I
mm.
couldn't do it. But I always like to see the new people coming up, and you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You was just starting out,
Girl, they
so I
kept
used to
playing with
watch
me,
you, and
girl. I had to come out here and snatch wigs,
you
girl.
was club chat. I think I went on a hiatus for like a couple of
Uh-uh.
minutes.
Mm-mm.
You
Ain't
was
no
in his
that. I was
no, I not mean like,
there.
oh, you was claiming club chat. Remember, I don't know the whole thing, but I know that
Yeah.
those people that be in his chat, they call themselves club chat, right?
Yeah, I used to drop in every now and again because let somebody tell it. I wasn't even supporting him enough to really get mad at him. Remember, madam?
But you know what I didn't understand?
Exactly.
I got into him, not into him, but I only started watching him because I thought he was trying to play you funny over the 7 stars
And
situation.
he was. And I should have dragged him.
Oh, here we
You
go.
said that because now it's about to get motherfucking real. Because when I
Seriously.
fucking said that shit, motherfuckers tried to act like I was tripping and ain't
No,
know
you
what the
wasn't
fuck I was
tripping.
talking about. And I let
Mm-mm.
that shit slide. Then that nigga turned around while I was arguing with Shabrin and let that bitch call in for no
Yep.
fucking apparent reason. And then turned around
Mm-hmm.
and did the whole video on Patreon when I was trying to prove that the bitch was threatening me the whole fucking time. So
Yep.
thank you.
I saw
And
that before
that's
you
my
even mentioned it.
motherfucking case
Before you even
once again.
before you even dropped, before you even came out, I saw that he was kind of like playing it funny. But the thing is that he got a weird relationship with Seven because one minute he's shading the F, and the next minute he all up underneath her. I mean, I know it's got to be just a money thing. It's got to be.
It can't really be no money thing because homegirl still gotta go fuck me up for some stuff that she ain't never get yet.
No, I meant like a beefing thing. Like I'm convinced I'm
beef for money.
convinced that people be on here straight beefing for dollars, and they be talking to each other after the video is shot in the
They
emails or
do.
in the text afterward.
They
Like, yeah,
do.
girl, you got me good tonight. We gonna get paid.
Girl,
It
I'm
gotta
They
so
be.
glad
do.
you said that. You don't even understand because every time I get to dragging somebody or I call somebody out, they swear God is just picking it up out the sky
Right.
and
No,
don't have no reason to go
Or
off.
that you a shit starter,
you
Right.
which
wasn't
is
no
not
shit
true.
starter. I saw
Not
that
true.
shit. They tried to say you yell and scream all the time, but 7 Stars was yelling and screaming over you too.
Exactly. Exactly.
I just don't think it was a fairness there. And I watched her and I watched you. And I noticed how 1 minute she'll pick up on somebody, but the minute you don't follow her lead, you're nothing. You're
Mhm.
done.
Mhm.
Exactly.
She's friends with you 1 minute, but if you decide you like another content creator, she's not friends with you.
Mhm.
I went in her chat and I said, fuck Tracy. That's what I said. Because at
Ooh.
the time, I just didn't like Tracy's followiness. That was like last year. Tracy's changed a lot. She's changed a lot. To me, she's got her niche and she's about her business. I don't care for her way of telling the news, just like I don't care for the Chi-Town one. I don't care for her way of telling the truth either. I mean, telling the news either. But I just said, well, I don't care for her, and so she blocked me. And do you know about a good 3 months later, she's all beefing with the woman now and calling her ugly. But you was just friends, like real friends.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, 7 and Tracy.
Yeah, because she liked Heidi. Because she did not want to choose between them. So she was like, well, I can't mess with you. Now I understand that. I have been there. But then I don't go back and be like, well, now you're busted because I don't want to talk to you. I just end it. Look, I can't rock with you if you want to be friends with her. I'm sorry. But I'm not gonna go and call you all kinds of this, that's, and the others. And
See, my
she went
thing
in.
is
And that shit was fake. Cause she used to hate that woman. Call her all kind of frog legs and big backs.
Mm.
hold on, who 7 used to say that about Tracy?
Heck yeah. Hated Tracy. Hated her.
Yeah, she did. She did. And that ain't no
Doxed
lie.
her, and I don't care. Let me tell you,
Yep.
she doxed Tracy.
Yep. She sure did. She sure
See,
did.
this is what I don't like. This is the hypocrisy that I don't like. Now, if this is if this is reality vlogging, then fine. Everybody's got to make a show, okay? But if this is real, then I'm gonna tell you that there's a bunch of hypocrisy and bull crap going on, okay? Because people be sitting around doing stuff, and people like me who just be minding their business at work be catching it, okay? And if I was inclined to get a buck or two off of it, I might have screenshotted it, all right? And that's what people don't count on. People like me.
Right.
I saw the picture of Tracy standing up in front of a store with some terrible plastic ponytail on and a dress. Now, it wasn't no bad picture, but it was a bad picture for somebody who thinks Tracy's unattractive. They could really rag her. You know what I'm saying? And they did. I
Right.
don't know if y'all saw that picture, but she was like standing in front of like a red wooden door or something like that. And she had like an Aztec print dress on. And it really showed like her shape. People make fun of her shape. So it showed her shape, and the ponytail was bad. You know what I'm saying? And so she put that up. And then she took it down. And then she said she never doxed Tracy, but she did. She did. She also doxed that girl Alana Brown. She also doxed Sweet Ma, but she will say till this day
Mm-hmm.
that she has never doxed anyone. You, with the
Yep.
help of Tasha K, doxed. I don't care if Tasha sent you the pictures. You didn't have to put them up. That means you are a co-conspirator.
Right.
Hey, it's
And
me again.
Hey, Nikki.
I'm in the
and
store. I look like crap. Hello.
Hey,
Okay. So really quick, I had to say something that I remembered right before. Let me see if I can remember this correctly. Right before Tracy and Seven fell out, it was a few weeks before that when Seven had mentioned she noticed the way Sean was moving. She mentioned it on her live. She said, and then she mentioned she alluded to something in the nature of she was going to take notes from him the way he was moving, and not a few weeks later, she dumped Tracy.
Indeed.
yep.
I
Yep. I
remembered that,
remember that.
and I thought that was
Indeed.
weird. I was
Right.
like,
Repeat that one more time for me.
Okay, so in her live, Seven was talking about the way Sean was moving. She noticed the way he was moving, and she mentioned how it was making big moves. I don't know what she was talking about. And
Mm-hmm.
then, not a few weeks later, that's when she dumped Tracy. When she got mad at Tracy for talking to Heidi.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought that was weird because I'm like, this is supposed to be Tracy was supposed to be the one who called you when all that stuff went down on BS, and this is how you do?
And you only became friends with her because she checked on you. That's what I mean. This is some fake ass foolery.
Right,
All
and
right. Because if
then
I
you
don't
gotta
F with you,
remember
I just
before
don't F
that,
with
during
you.
that time with VS, when Seven was beat with VS, she was dragging Sean.
Yes.
Right, right. But now you see
Right,
where she's at. So I thought that was interesting. I had to say I couldn't type it, so I had to call. But yeah,
right,
uh, I thought that was
right.
weird. And when she did it after that, then she started doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Then I just stopped messing with her, because I used to
Mm-hmm.
watch her. But I didn't like, even when I watched her, I didn't like the way she would treat certain people. Like someone, I remember, I don't even know who it was. Someone gave her what, $1.99, $2 or something, and
And
she
she
went
said,
off
"Get
on
the
them.
F out of here."
Went off on them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't nobody
Yep.
owe you nothing.
She
Nobody owes
called
you.
him a cheap ass
Yeah,
something. She said, "You cheap ass such and such. Get the F out of here."
right.
Says the one that lives in the corner.
Oh no, she got a new house now.
Oh, she do.
She
That's
claims.
why she ain't been on live.
Oh, she finally got out the group home situation. Well, congratulations to her. But
Hmm.
her whole life is still a read.
Everybody got to move up sometime.
Right, right, exactly. Hmm.
Yep. Okay, sorry, girls. Go ahead. Continue. I'm at the
You
store.
good? Thank you for saying that, for
Thank
coming
you,
in and dropping
girl.
it.
I'm just ingesting everything because it's a lot. Because it's
Hmm.
Yeah, and you know what? Another thing that I was thinking about also is that Sean plays that game very well too, because it was one time that he had made on his live, he had made a suggestion to let
mm-hmm.
something about Five Babe, let two or Five Babes subscribers come to club channels, come to
Yeah, I
Vegas or
remember
something like
that.
that, and the whole chat was against it. He turned around and said, "Oh, I was just joking."
Yeah, all of a
He
sudden he
says that
wasn't
a lot.
serious. All of a sudden,
He says that a
Exactly.
lot.
Exactly. So yeah, you it's definitely some truth into that. They fight amongst each other. Anytime that you got a person that you got a restraining order against for 2 years, you and your daughter, and then fast forward a damn near a year later, and you want to be on the TV show with this person.
Cause it's you know what? Can y'all answer me a question? Cause I missed this, and
Mhm.
sometimes I can't go back through these videos. So why did she get $24,000?
girl, I
I'm,
can't
I'm
tell.
sorry. Who are we referring to?
The one from the that you're talking about
This
from
guy,
Chicago.
Oh, the shy girl. Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know. I
I
do, however, know that she was having an issue and got online and was boo-hooing and crying because she was having an issue at her daughter's school about 50 cents. So I'm not really sure how she did.
no
I'm
listen.
still trying to get her to explain the
I
money
heard
that was
somebody
being
hit
super
her
chatted to
daughter.
her. The,
Somebody hit her daughter.
This is
I don't
recently.
know.
She said she got $24,000 from YouTube, and people
For
are talking about it.
Yeah, because they was donating for her event.
So they were
I mean,
donating,
not
paying
only
for the
that, I
tickets.
mean, you gotta think about it too. It's tax time. I mean, if you're monetized on there, and you making a substantial amount of money on YouTube, you still have to find that file of taxes. So
I when I heard it, I thought she
I'm
was saying
like,
that people had super chatted her or gave her donations within 1 month, and she got 24,000, and she was bragging about it. But then I heard other people were saying that was the money for the vacation meetup thing, and that they hope she don't spend it.
look, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out where all that money went to when she was getting money up to fight VS.
Ooh, she didn't. She don't
Did
have no
anybody ever
receipts for
answer
that.
that question? What happened to the
She
money?
she don't have no receipts for that.
Exactly. So until she can answer that, I don't. it really don't interest me to know about what's going on right
There's
now.
a lot of stuff she
So
made
people on here just
that
be
she never
robbing
came
people.
back and
They
said what
just be.
she did with it.
I mean, she boo-hooed and cried about 50 Cent and then took her daughter to Disney World. So I'm
But
like,
now she going hard in the paint, talking about she that beat.
Wow. Okay.
right. Uh, I mean, you're
Whatever.
entitled to feel however you feel about yourself.
As she said, oh,
However, that's not everybody's opinion,
so
but
I think it's more
she
so.
can go off.
I think they honestly, Tessie, I think they did that just to show people true colors and see who was going to put away their pride and their dignity to see who was going to start kissing butt, and that's exactly what happened.
So y'all really think this reality show going pop?
No,
But look, at the end of the day, right? Certain opportunities is thrown in front of each and every one of us, and that's how I look at it. If there is an opportunity, if there was an opportunity, it's an opportunity like anybody can achieve that. It wasn't nothing really special done at
I
the
mean,
end
I'm
of the
happy
day,
for
as far as that's
anybody
concerned.
they
Like,
get a
let's get
like
real.
opportunity.
I'm right.
Let's
I'm
get
not
real
gonna sit
for
here
a
and put
moment.
too much stock in it because it's like
Let's get real for a minute,
okay.
okay? Do you know how many people is on VH1 and Love and Hip Hop and they are broke? Do you know how
Well,
many
they
people?
are broke.
Exactly.
They are broke because they get a per diem. And when you first come on there,
Exactly.
you don't get anything. And all the people in production that I do know tell me that. I'm not even gonna name no names, but there's some people that you watch
Oh,
every
you
day
don't
that's
have
getting
to.
$500 an episode. five hundred
Right.
dollars an episode, but they
Right. They get
walking
paid by
around
the
with painted
episode.
red bottoms though.
Right.
And they just because it's really, if you smart, sometimes you can work those things because it's about exposure. But if anybody is a fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta and they followed it from the beginning, they'll realize that when you film a pilot for a reality show, it's called a sizzle reel or something like that, and it's all financed by you. So that woman that Sean Bradley's got financing is fine. She's not paying those people. They ain't gonna get no money for a very long time. And when they get it, it's not like it's going like change their lives. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right. And the thing about of having a pilot or doing a pilot, pilots get canceled every night. I mean, look at NBC, look at CBS.
Or don't get picked
Every
up.
season, every season they have a list of shows that come out. You may see like one or two episodes of it, and then you don't hear about it no more.
Yep, you right, madam. They go
Some
call
of
it
them don't
pilot
even
season.
get. Some of them don't even make it that far.
Dave Chappelle got a production company. It's called Pilot Boy. Whenever y'all see his stuff, you might see it at the end. He called himself Pilot Boy because every pilot season he will go out to California and none of the pilots get picked up. They actually be filming almost 7 episodes, and the NBC, ABC, none of them, they don't pick it up. They don't have to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
I mean, it just doesn't seem like.
Yep.
I mean,
That's most definitely true.
I like good TV too. And when I watched it, I was like, first of all, D Ramsey was putting on. That's her name, D Ramsey, Lotus Queen, right? She was putting on a show.
The wilted flower.
That the beer and melatonin lady.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When I saw her,
The unstand up comic.
first of all, the makeup was terrible. The makeup was bad, and everybody else looked good. So I don't know what they were trying to do there. She was really putting on for the camera, but I understand she has a background in acting or something. But she was putting on. She was definitely in character.
She did stand up comedy. I do know that she had a bald ass head when she did stand up comedy.
But did y'all see how she came through? She was super extra. Like, she wasn't even extra. She was super extra. And then I thought about it and I'm like, what could they possibly do to make me tune in if I wasn't on YouTube with them? Like, if I didn't know them from YouTube, that wouldn't be anything that would keep my attention. They're just not.
Right. The average viewer. Right.
They're not pretty television people. You know what I mean?
Let's be honest real quick, okay? Now, we know older women are on some of these TV shows like Real Housewives and stuff like that, but
Yeah,
they
they
are
all
not even in their bracket as far as looks. So what are we actually paying attention to? And then who wants to sit up there and keep hearing my ha, my ha?
That's what I'm
Nobody
saying.
hear
It just
that.
don't seem it. People will be invested because we watch the beef on YouTube. But
Right.
that's only the people on YouTube. Like it would
Right.
not be interesting on Netflix. It wouldn't be interesting. Like unless because I don't know if y'all saw it, but I was paying close attention when they started putting that stuff out because I wanted to see if they was going to slip up. And I think they did slip up and said that the slim chick from Maryland came out the room naked because she was high.
Wait, what you say?
Is you talking about
Wait, what you say?
Okay,
the
so
Slim Shady?
they did a live from on location, and it wasn't in no Mexico either. It was too cold. It wasn't. I've been in Mexico many times.
You
It's not
already
Mexico,
know that I did a whole YouTube video claiming I was in Mexico with my location.
right? They wasn't in Mexico, and I honestly believe they was in Vegas, but um, they was on. They did a little live together, Leo and the Slim Chick, and they was kind of like,
Oh, you talking about crazy broken cast Adderall Percocets.
edible Edna.
Yes.
Yes.
Molly.
She was high. She was high as a kite. Okay. I mean, she was high. You could tell. Like lids low and everything. And she was on there talking about she brought some edibles, but they was too strong for everybody. And then they was like, we can't tell y'all stuff. Let's hurry up and get off this live before we slip up. Cause so much I was out here naked last night. And then Leo looked at her and was like, you can't say that. She was like, yeah, let me shut up. So before she realized what she was saying, apparently Slim Girl got effed up, took off her clothes, and walked around bucky naked.
It seems like her and the ball cat Wonder got that in common.
Yep.
Girl.
They like to flash people. And they said that the cameras apparently caught it.
Girl.
So they putting on for TV, and I guess that's what you
Girl,
gotta
it's
do.
staged. It's
Why is
staged.
y'all getting naked like that? Like
Cause
who?
they said she was zooted. She was, feeling it.
Nah, that don't give you reason.
I wish people would stop
Naked.
blaming their life decisions on damn
Yes.
drugs, yo. Like, stop that.
But she has
Stop
an
that.
illness too, right? She has a
She got
mental
naked
problem,
because
right?
she wanted to get naked. That wasn't no I'm
Allegedly,
tired.
she has a mental problem, but even so, at the end of the day, I know people with mental illnesses that are very productive and don't act a tenth of the way she act.
She's very
I'm sorry.
hostile.
You can't blame that. We got some smart people with mental issues out there, out here in this world. You have children with autism that are
Oh
fucking
yeah.
geniuses. So
Yeah.
miss me with
Mental
that. I'm
illness
sorry.
isn't indicative of being intelligent at all. You can have both. But she
I
just
just
seems very
don't like
hostile.
I don't like when people blame their stuff on something else. Like, no, just say you was high and you felt like getting naked. Don't
Well,
say,
honey,
oh, I got high and because I got high that made me want to get. No, no.
well, listen here. Leo was like, "Oh, we had to go contain her. We had to go put her back in the room." And that's when they realized that they was talking too much, and they got off the live. So apparently, they had to run her down, and they said she was naked, like naked, not a stitch of clothing, not even a leaf or a
I
loincloth.
didn't even trust them enough to even get that lax in front of them. Like, what are you doing? Girl, what? Yeah,
And until I saw that,
It
I thought that they
look,
was beefing.
it's I guess that I make I guess that I make good TV. To me, she looked
Yeah.
like she built like a 12-year-old boy. So I'm like I just don't it's nothing there.
They're
I
gonna
don't
have to
see
blur
it.
it out.
Like I just there's gonna be some small ass blurs, but I'm just like
Stop, madam.
I
like,
I'll pass.
You said,
girl.
well, what if the Kang himself strips? I heard he like to do that too.
Who?
The Kang.
He like getting paid. He
When I
like
saw
that
that outfit with the waist trainer, and the light up shoes.
That was a girdle. That was not a waist trainer, please.
If y'all
Was
seen
that
him
supposed to
in
be
there,
sexy, or was that supposed to be a
That was a
costume?
girdle with some light up shoe. Oh my
Yes,
god.
it was. He had on Heelys, wheelies, or whatever they are, the LA Gears, whatever, light up shoes.
oh, what?
Amazon need to stop.
He had pink light up shoes.
Some people be playing the role. Some people, if you feel like you got mental illness like that, and you in all these drugs and stuff, and you running around here going to people events, like I said, that's on you. You should know, hey, I shouldn't be meeting up with nobody because I know once I take these pills or whatever she taking,
I
it
need
ain't gonna go
privacy.
right. Okay.
I really think I knew they were beefing before this, so it's my theory that
She said
Sean
she
only
wants
ending the beef for the
she
show.
said she
He knows
wanted
she
to
made
get
good
mine,
TV.
but then she said
Yeah.
she life, right?
But there
Mhm.
still is that other situation that neither one of them failed to address, which was the thing with pressure cooker. Did Shelly actually give pressure cooker the information to, have Sean to go through all those troubles with CPS or not?
I believe she probably did. That's just my belief. But the thing is, I feel like Sean really thinks that he's going to get a bag, so he's willing to let that go
I think
because he
so.
thinks that she's going to cut up on TV. She's
He's
the
the
wild
out
card.
my ass. He is the straight up.
But it's the thing. It's the thing about actually getting a pilot and having episodes or whatever the case is. One thing I know about television in general, also in music, is that you have to stay consistent. That's like a rapper. If a rapper comes out and this, that, and the third, do you think people really be rocking with Nicki Minaj or Cardi B or insert your favorite artist there? If they wasn't consistent.
Speaking of
It's
Nicki
about consistency.
Minaj,
Right.
It's about keeping
hold
people
up.
interested. So
Speaking of Nicki
still,
Minaj, her
um,
husband was just arrested.
um,
Yeah, they say he got indicted.
Because he didn't.
wait a minute, hold up. What happened?
Nicki Minaj's
Nicki Minaj's
husband.
husband just got arrested because he didn't file as a pedophile.
Yeah, every state he go to, he got to file as a
No,
sex offender.
that's
Every state,
right.
everywhere he stepped foot.
That's right. But
New York
you
gonna
know,
come catch his ass and put him on a plane with handcuffs. Trust and believe.
look, listen, check this out. The way I feel about that is y'all can like Nicki Minaj if y'all want. Whatever the case is, at the end of the day, she still supported two fucking pedophiles. And I'm not with none of that shit.
Let me tell you something. I don't
Period.
know what it is, but my gut
Period.
tell me that her brother did that to that girl.
Mm-hmm.
My gut tells me that. And I don't have no one way or another how I feel about her music. But
Right.
I think her brother
Exactly.
did that shit.
Exactly. Exactly.
And I got nothing but brothers.
Honey, listen. Sister girl, let me tell you, they have DNA evidence that matches
In
from
her
off of
panties.
yes, exactly. So yes, he did that
What?
shit. He
In
did
her
that shit.
panties.
Straight up.
What?
Straight up.
In
He did
her
that.
panties and in her pajama bottoms.
Yes.
There is
Yes.
his DNA. If I
Yes.
find some DNA in my
Yes.
daughter's pajama bottoms, I'm going to shove that
Yes.
down his throat and kill him.
Exactly.
And she was supporting him. And I got brothers. And I had a brother who was trying to be abusive with his girl one time when he was young. And I don't play that. That's my brother. But I'm not going to stand there and let you beat up on no
Not at
woman.
all.
And I ain't going to court for you neither if that's what you want to be.
Exactly.
Okay, well,
And then on top of that, she sat there and she testified on his behalf before he even got sentenced. But
not only did
you don't hear about that though.
she also
Said he was a
sent
sweet man.
multiple letters asking for forgiveness for him too.
Yep. And to be lenient.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a whole new level when you go up for your family. That's like, I don't even know if that can be called loyalty. That's delusion.
Girl, at its finest. And that's the
Because I could support my brother until they tell me they found his DNA in the girl pajamas. And then I'm done.
problem. They be going up in arms
Right.
for this
Right.
family stuff. But this little girl still got to live the rest of her life. knowing what you did to her, going through what you did to her, but you up here knowing you a whole superstar, thinking your stardom is going to help him get off when you not thinking about that girl.
Right.
No, man.
And that was his wife. He was married to that woman.
Right.
Right. And the thing about that, at the end of the day, regardless if people want to look at it or not, by Nicki Minaj doing that, she really jeopardized her credit. She made her credibility look flimsy.
Bad. You right.
Yeah. So, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I don't even be pressed to hear her music no more.
Nikki she just rubbed me the wrong way now. Like she
Mm-hmm.
just do. But I'm also a little biased because I liked mixtape Nikki. I liked her when she was,
Yes,
in my
Oh,
hometown. And
yes.
you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
most
I liked her
definitely.
when she was
Yeah.
like 100 pounds. You know what I'm
I
saying? I
agree.
liked her then. Seemed like when she got with Cash Money and that
Bitty
Barbie shit,
bitty
I thought maybe I
titties.
was just too old for it. But she ain't that much younger than me. So I'm like, I just don't like it. She came with a couple of bangers, you know what I'm saying? When she came with
Itty
Looking Ass
bitty,
Nigga, that was
Mhm.
hard.
itty bitty,
But
itty bitty piggy was my stuff.
I did like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I never went to go see her live. And when I love somebody, I go see him live.
She wanted me
Right.
knocked up for what?
Like, and that's the crazy part about it, though, because when you look at
Oh,
it,
hold up.
um,
She said no, they found DNA, not semen.
Yeah, it was DNA. But they can't say semen because if it's old and crusty or whatever, they just call it DNA. But we know what that means.
Mm.
DNA is in blood and semen. And if they
Hey,
found blood,
Carmen.
that means he penetrated her and she bled. She was a virgin. She was a little girl.
Oh my
right,
God. That, mm-mm, mm-mm.
It's just a sickness. I see like she's really, to me, when you start doing all that stuff to yourself, you are insecure because either it was already in you to be insecure or you were made that way. I saw Nikki as being very secure in the beginning. It seemed like when she got with Cash Money, they made her insecure. They was like, you ain't gonna make it with just your talent. You're gonna have to inflate your ass and your titties and you know what I'm saying, get your face done
right,
and do all of that.
But they was trying
right,
to build her around being a little Kim.
right. And the same could be said for Kim too. Like,
Yeah.
Kim was a beautiful girl,
But
Mm-hmm.
fucking
she
beautiful.
don't like brown people. And that's just the thing. She don't like
Right,
brown people. She
right,
don't
and that
like
broke
them.
my fucking heart. Like,
Well, she like brown men. She don't like brown women.
right, yeah, that broke my heart. Like when she started doing all that shit to her face and all of that, like that really broke my heart because I was, man.
Little
Yeah,
Kim, that was everything. She's still the queen to me.
when
Oh
I
yeah,
But
see her old
always,
pictures,
she's
always,
still
no
the queen.
doubt.
Like when they want to
why
talk
did
about
you
Nicki
do
Minaj and Cardi B, I
that?
be like, Lil Kim.
Right, no doubt, no doubt. She gonna always reign supreme.
I be like,
She's
Kim, why did you do that? You was a sexy brown skin woman.
she gave an interview like long time ago with Angie Martinez, like right when she first got her nose job, and that was the only thing that was done. And she said that she was never like that about her face or her body or her skin until Biggie kept cheating on her with light-skinned women.
Oh, cause of fame.
And that's what she said out her own mouth. I remember she said it wasn't just Faith. It was Charlie Baltimore. It was Faith. It was a friend of mine from my neighborhood. And you know what? It's crazy because he was
Oh,
messing with Lil Kim,
this
but all the
man
girls
running
that
off from
Biggie
my
messed with,
neighborhood and tried to slide past that.
no, look, I come from a pretty popular neighborhood in Harlem, and there's a whole lot of those people walking through there on any given day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And the girls that he was messing with at the height of his career, they all looked very similar. Look at Charlie Baltimore and Faith. They the same complexion,
That's true.
same nose. Charlie even played her in the video. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
She played Faith in the video.
That's true.
The
That's
girl from my
true.
neighborhood, the girl from my neighborhood is a dead ringer for Faith. Big forehead and everything. So he would do this, and then he would go and be with Kim. Like every woman he would be seen publicly with was very, very fair,
Right,
and
right,
it gave her a complex. So she
right.
tried to turn into what he
Hmm.
liked.
Right.
And now she Michael Jackson.
Little sister.
Yep. A light skinned friend look like Michael Jackson.
That hurt my heart. I mean, it hurt my heart too for Nikki because I was like, why? And if it like even if she did enhance her body a little bit, why enhance it that much? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
The only person that look like Kim these days is Black China. They like plastic. They're like literally
Huh?
plastic.
literally,
Literally.
literally. But
And think about all
I
the
mean,
health
shout out to
problems.
the two queens from Africa when she went over there trying to peddle that motherfucking light skin
Oh
lightning shit
yeah.
and drug her ass out that motherfucking SUV. Shout out to the queens over in Africa for doing that. Thank
Drug her
you.
ass. Drug her
drug,
ass.
literally drug her out the fucking SUV and convinced her to
Literally.
whooping
Hold
that
up.
ass.
Yep.
Hold up.
TMZ caught it.
Hold on, Desi. You gotta write that again. If this is a really stupid question, but is it true when you snatch, is it bad? You baby come out?
If you got herpes, they won't even let it come out vaginally. They'll give you a C-section. But if the baby comes out of your vagina, if you have herpes, it'll be blind.
You was able to read that, but I could. Thank you, Nikki.
Hello.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but
Oh,
God, it
okay.
seemed like she cutting out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we lose some?
I don't know.
Lil Kim's daughter has a weak muscle in her eyelid, just like Kim Whitley's son, the comedian
Mm-hmm.
Fitz.
Y'all hear me?
The doctors usually try to wait a little bit, but it can be fixed during childhood.
Right. If the surgery.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
can be fixed. Just like
Goddess,
the
we can barely
cross-eyed
hear
stuff.
you.
Like you don't have to be cockeyed.
Right.
Like people that are cockeyed now, like I don't know what that's about because you don't have to be. They put the glasses on you at birth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
I
yeah, God.
mean, well, nowadays, if your child has something like that, your insurance, some insurances do cover that type of
Y'all
procedure
hear
if
me
you ever
now?
want to get it fixed.
I hear you, goddess. I think she went out again.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's the only way I heard. I know she thought it was a stupid question. It's kind of funny, but if you have herpes and you give it a vaginal birth, your babies have chances of being blind, like seriously high chances of being blind.
Hey, Goddess, I really can't hear you. Like you cut in and
Mm.
then you go out.
It's almost like a mute.
Right.
Y'all hear me now?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I think you're gone again.
Y'all hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. I'm like, I'm about to start this over, honey.
I hope I'm not overstaying my welcome on your show.
No, you good. I was about to say I was gonna start it over.
This is fun.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it. Like it's all about having dialogue with, I mean, between us and with other people to get other people's opinion. We don't always agree,
Right.
but we agreed to disagree, but it's still we still having dialogue about it. That's the important
Right.
thing.
Who
And you're
got
Yeah.
that
supposed to
book
respect
in
that. That's how I
Africa?
was
Yeah.
raised.
Of course, yeah.
Who got that book whipped in Africa?
Black
Black
China.
China. Black China. She didn't get her butt whooped. She got drugged
Out the car.
in Africa.
Ooh.
It
They
was
said,
like,
don't
don't come
come
over here
peddling that
selling
shit
that.
over here.
Yeah, because it's a
Ooh.
problem. Actually, it's a problem over in Africa, really heavy right now, with people that want to bleach their skin. It's
Did you
getting
see that
really
video, madam?
crazy out there, huh?
Did you see that video of the lady scraping the skin off the woman in Africa?
Doing what?
Yeah,
The bleach
yeah,
bath.
yeah. Bleach
That
bathing.
yeah. I
Hmm.
can't imagine that woman was sitting still.
Oh
It
my
looked like a
God.
fucking horror show to me. Like,
It was
why?
a horror show. My
I
stomach
Why?
really
turned.
want. I really do want to dig into that
Beautiful,
one
beautiful
day.
black skin.
I
But
want.
you ever notice when they do that, they all look ashy?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, really ashy. Actually, it was this other guy also. Um, I think he dropped in every once in a while. He um was on what's this Daily Mail.
Okay.
And he was a like really dark skinned guy, and he had did the bleaching. He does the bleaching. Actually, he has his own line and stuff like that. And he had a husband. I'm saying I think he was from Europe or something like that, but he was like European descent. And his husband was on there telling him, he was like, "Well, I really didn't like men at all at first, and then he came along and this, that, and the third.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I
Mm.
forgot his name. What's his name?
Mystery David.
Mr. Oh yeah, Mystery Man.
Oh yeah, I saw the pictures of him. He did. He really did bleach his skin.
Oh yeah. He had a whole channel. See, he was bigger when he
I
was
saw
doing
him
that.
with Sean Bradley, James Caldwell, and Alexander Rogers in Vegas. That was a brown man.
Mm.
Disgusting.
He was on that show called The Preacher. He was on The Preacher, and he was saying what he did there. Mystery Man used to come in my life. I don't know what happened, but I didn't know who he was before that. Like, the only reason I knew is because people were going around saying Mystery Man exposed, and then they kept saying his real name. And then I ended up on the video where he was saying something like, his dude was pretty much saying that he did not want him. And then all of
Right.
a sudden he was with him. And I was like, wait, you say you
Wow,
not
really?
gay, but then you end up taking teens all of a sudden. Like, so I was like, well, let me mind my business.
I just want to know what the fuck power of persuasion was that, because
Then she said it was gonorrhea.
like what?
Gonorrhea?
I guess that's what makes the babies blind.
No, herpes will make the if you have a venereal disease like herpes, and you just wind up delivering your baby in the ambulance, your baby has a very high chance of being blind. Herpes causes blindness in infants, especially if they had the eyes open, as they're coming through the vaginal canal. That's why if you have herpes, you're automatically getting a C-section.
Right.
But some people deliver before they get to the hospital. So yeah, it is true that your baby could come out blind. But I only know about herpes. I don't know about anything else.
Wait, back in the day, the doctor would patch the good eye to strengthen the weak eye. What you?
Yeah, that used to be a remedy back then. They had yeah, I know what she talking about though. But yeah, that used to be a thing back then.
Keisha, can you hear me now? Cause I'm trying not to yell, y'all. They tell me I'm loud any other time. So your girl trying to keep you know.
No, you're not loud. You are.
But we gonna wrap this up because we've been on here for 2 hours and 50 minutes. If y'all would like to discuss some stuff, put it under the comment section in this video. I thank you, Starter Gemini. You my twin. When
Thank
your
you,
birthday?
Goddess, for your hospitality.
Thank you
Your
for
birthday?
coming.
Thank you, madam. It was nice meeting you.
When
Nice
your
meeting
birthday?
you as well.
I'll see y'all again
When your birthday?
June 1st.
I'm June 2nd.
I'm a 1, baby. You're a 2. I knew I like
Oh,
you.
yay.
Okay, you baby sister for real. I
Yeah.
get you, Goddess. I always got you. I knew it was something.
You know that Gemini energy there.
We ain't got no poker face. That's the problem. People don't understand that.
That's why I be leaving, girl. I be like, mm. Let me
You
get
know
up
we
on
temperamental.
here, girl. Cause I ain't trying. Look, that's why y'all ask me why I don't be responding to 7. Cause I beat you up in real life. I don't. When you come from my
Goddess, before you go, that's what I wanted to say. I don't get this. I don't get it because some of the stuff that people threaten, plane ride is not that expensive. I will beat the fuck out of you in
okay,
real life.
okay,
In real life.
okay. That's why I be like, I don't have time to keep on back and forth telling. See, now y'all coming back and y'all want us to keep talking. Views of views on my she settled. A black queen come up, she
Aw.
just came in. Hello to my daughter. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to
We can always restart the live if you want to.
Yeah.
yeah, so it won't be so long. Okay, she said goddess don't go. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I this is what I'm gonna do. And this for starter Gemini too, because you can come back on the live. But I'm
Thank you.
gonna start this live again. Cause this one is 3 hours long.
Oh my God, really?
Been
But that's
almost
when you know
like
it's
I didn't
good.
notice it until she said something. Like I
That's when
really
you know
didn't.
it's good. That's when you know.
We can
Take
keep
it from a
doing it for
subscriber.
3 hours, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Let me end this one.
Yeah.
And then I want y'all in literally 2 to 3 minutes to look for another live. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Y'all don't come back. I'm gonna be up under y'all damn channel. Okay? All right, we'll
All right
break
now. I know.